going live, people.
What's
Hey,
up?
Bilbo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bilbo.
No, usually 1, 2, 3.
Dope, we're live.
Sweet. Hey guys, we are playing Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle Earth. I'm Bozer.
I'm PK.
Am I going by my...
Whatever you want.
Whatever you feel confident with.
I'm Talai.
Tota.
Hey! I love it. Finally, we have everybody with a gamer tag at the table. So we're not the only
What's your
Sorry.
fake
losers.
name that your parents didn't give you?
Neo.
Tech.
Mine is lowercase x, uppercase x, The Verge. Uppercase x, lowercase x.
And then numbers. You gotta have the numbers.
Well, I forgot the underscores.
1457. Do you want to know what the numbers mean to me?
No, not
Well,
really.
14 was the age I lost. Never mind.
Oh, no.
At Ping Pong.
Big ball. Stop.
The worst.
Sometimes I let my kids watch this stuff, so keep it clean. If you wouldn't say it in front of Ian and Rowan, don't say it.
I think you would.
I'm
He
pretty sure I
probably
would.
have
I
said
think you
things
would.
not in front of them with my door open and not
That's
very
true.
quietly. So
Last night
I
you were
apologize.
very loud, just yelling.
What are we playing?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes, so.
There was a lot of swearing going on. I was like, man, these kids are trying to sleep.
I could hear them through my headset, so they were not trying to sleep.
Did you hear them both crap themselves when I ripped their bedroom door open and told them to be quiet?
Yes.
Oh,
All right,
no.
we're gonna get this light bulb out of the way. Okay, so we're playing Lord of the Rings. I'm the only one who knows how to play ish. We are gonna struggle through this, and if you are watching, feel free to get a sense on the game in case it's something that you want to purchase in the future. I'm pretty sure by the end of this tutorial campaign, you'll have a pretty good idea on if it's kind of your playstyle or not.
And you can pick it up at Secret Door Games.
That's right, at 215 Main Street, downtown Elkhart.
And your FLGS,
What's that mean?
friendly local gaming store. That's what they're called in like online. If you see somebody referencing FLGS, it's your friendly local gaming
I
store.
have so much to learn.
So friendly.
So much to learn.
They are.
So
They're super
much
friendly.
local. Wow.
Okay,
Here's
so
like
all of us
beautiful.
have chosen a character from Lord of the Rings. Talai, who are you playing?
Gimli.
I'm playing Elena,
Whoever that is.
whoever that is.
She's made
I'm playing Legolas. Looks like a woman.
And I'm playing Bilbo Baggins. Looks like not, what's his face from The Hobbit?
It doesn't look like Ian
Who
Holm.
does
No.
that look like?
Well, depending on which one you're talking about. Lord of the Rings was Ian Holm. The Hobbit was.
Well, he's got like the
Martin
chin
Freeman.
of Sean Astin. But
Yeah,
like,
Martin is what
Freeman.
thinking of.
All right, so how this kind of works is first you get a character card, and it's got
Martin Freeman.
all its own attributes on it. It's kind of things that will come into play later. And you're taking all these different skill set cards. You have some basic skills. We all have 6 basic skill cards. We all have 3 role cards, which is kind of what your class would be. Like Elena is our musician or bard. And what's your class?
I am a hunter.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
I am a burglar.
Okay.
I burgle.
I'm a guardian.
These all are like that would be paladin, bard.
I don't think I can heal anybody though, so I think he's more of just a tanky tank.
I'm
Okay.
DPS. So
There you go.
Range DPS.
That's right.
Staying way back.
I'm, whatever Sombra is. Rogue, I guess.
Yeah, I guess be
technically.
rogue kind of thing.
Just
burglar,
a rogue.
yeah.
As a burglar.
You have nimble
Sombra's not really-
fingers.
Like a rogue.
So
She
you
goes
probably have
like, she goes
high
invisible,
agility.
gets behind people, like, hacks
And
them,
gets-
makes them useless, and then gets out of dodge.
She sounds like a woman. Makes them useless.
Wow.
Oh, and there goes half of our viewers.
You want half
Don't
zero
mind
is?
him.
Zero.
0. So you're doing okay. This is a fear card,
Does this go?
or it's
in
actually a
there too?
weakness. Yeah, that will go into your deck.
Do I
Why
look
do I
at
need
it
a
or
weak-
no?
You can look at it.
I don't want to be weak. I'm Legolas.
Really, I know.
I have
Oh,
one.
this is my actual weakness.
What is it?
Lazy.
Laziness.
Handed.
Oh,
No.
mine is isolated.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, well, cool. It's fine. I'm not-
Message received, universe.
It's cool.
That kind of hurts.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm being hunted by what?
Me.
Exactly. What's yours?
I have an ill omen.
Ooh.
That's literally how you live every day of your life.
Ill omen.
The sun came out.
That-
It must be a
That's
sign.
true.
How many different ways am I going to try and die today? Thanks,
Well,
anxiety.
bypass. What do you have in store for me?
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then on the back of your card, it's got a suggested roll, which we already got, and some items. So 2 of those are probably items, hand items, equipable items, and the third is probably some sort of armor.
I only have 2
I only
items.
have 2 items.
I only have
Okay.
2 items.
I'm a bad
Wow,
ass.
Who gets 3
Elena
items?
gets 3.
Wow.
What's
You know
your
why?
armor?
Because she's made up. We have to give her
battle
some
axe
kind of
ring
perk.
She sucks. Let's give her 3 items.
No one's gonna pick her if we give her more
She's
items.
a bard. They're
What's
super
your armor?
annoying, so we might as well give
I
her
have a
bigger deck.
cloak.
I do have a cloak.
That all you have? You just get a cloak?
No, I also
Oh,
get a
yeah.
great bow.
Here's a cloak.
It's a
And what's
great
yours?
bow.
Mine is also a cloak.
Okay, we a lot of clothes.
He got the only cloak. You don't get one.
Okay.
He's a made up character.
I'm
He's the
putting
only one
them
who gets a
far
cloak.
on the table because once, at least in the tutorial campaign, once you kind of have these cards, you're probably not going to get any more after that. But in other
Do we mix
further
our, do we
campaigns,
mix our fear in with
you will, yes.
Oh, we
I mean, in
will.
further campaigns, there are some of this part of this game that we are not going to get to in the tutorial, but just give you a really basic idea of what the game is like.
So we're just doing the tutorial level then?
Yeah, because you have to download a companion app. Thank you.
I'm a
For this
dagger.
game, and
Yeah.
every time you start a new campaign, you have to start completely over with that skill set of characters.
Harp and
Because I thought doing the tutorial on my own, I could then do the next level of the campaign, and then add you guys in. But your characters level up and gain experience, so it
it
won't
is a
break.
campaign. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's really awesome. But
Which
then,
that's cool,
And
but
the
then
app
on
just,
the other
keeps
set,
the
like,
information.
I don't want to play it. If you didn't want to play this campaign,
That's the hard thing about campaigns. We have to limit how
Yeah.
many we play at once because it's hard to get the same people together over and over again.
you're right.
Thank you, Site. We're on game 3.
Oof.
So then you take all of these cards and you shuffle them up. So this is your skill set deck.
Okay, so. we
So those are all
include
Lego.
these Legolas 1
only-
through 5.
One
you
through
get
three.
1, 2, 3.
yeah, we get the
Well, I've got Hunter 1, 2, 3.
That's okay.
and Bilbo 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
four is
okay,
what
yeah,
you
okay.
got.
But you
then-
should only
I got
have.
Bilbo
So
with
then
you.
I don't need those either. That's
Right.
Hunter through 12. Okay.
Well,
Keep those.
So we should have 9
Wait.
in our deck and you should have 10.
I think I lied.
We have
You should have
Mine
1,
on my
2,
face.
3 of your roll, 6 basic, and
I've got my basics right here.
yes, actually you do want these. You would be down 2 cards. Yes, those are all the. You should
Wait.
have your full character 5 character cards,
character
I only have
cards.
6
3
basic. What did I take yours to?
Bilbos.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
So Gimli 1,
I
2,
have to do
3,
this.
4, 5.
4, 5. My 3 guardian
My
cards.
3 Hunter cards. 6 basics.
These basics right
Hat is
here.
hot.
My ill omen.
I have very little reason to wear this hat, so
Because there
whenever
are no wizards.
there's
It's
a
not
ro-
Gandalf.
I'm going to pretend to be Gandalf, controlling
Gandalf's
all these
always
characters.
there.
That's a fair point. In the shadows.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
So we're going to do that. We're going to check normal mode because
Because we don't have a death wish.
We don't feel like being here until 3 o'clock in the morning.
so we
Yeah,
have
do you want a 6 minute or
Bilbo,
6 hour
we have
YouTube
Elena, we have Gimli, and Legolas, right?
No, Legolas!
So 16 cards in my hand. You'll have 17.
Rude extra item.
I only have
1, 2,
14.
3, 4, 5,
What do you miss?
15. I'm missing my dagger.
9,
Burglar,
10,
dagger,
12,
dagger and cloak. You
Give
should
me a
have a
dagger.
dagger.
I didn't get a dagger.
18. 2,
Can you give me a dagger? Yeah. Oh.
2.
Okay, do I shuffle these cards up then?
Yes.
Okay.
I have like 18, but I don't have any that I should not have.
Yeah, you
17.
I think I have 16 or 17. It's fine. Here we go.
Because each of us got a suggested item
Okay, now I
and
have
armor.
17.
So that's why I have 3 items with my character, so I get
An
an
extra
extra.
card. yeah.
Did you just swipe your chest hair out of the way?
That's it.
Gross.
No, I don't think it was his chest hair. I think it was his long, luxurious, flowing locks. He had to.
Toss.
Okay, so I
So
shuffle all these together.
You shuffle all of them together, and then that
Wrong
becomes
with
your
which.
Now, do I put my fear in there too?
yes. And notice that they all have the ring on the back, so you don't know what you're going to get.
That's not true. I've got
Not
that.
accurate. The items have.
Should our hand stuff not be there then? Should we keep
Oh,
those
you don't
out?
want your items and stuff in there.
You should have led with
Items and armor.
Never mind.
Just kidding.
now it makes sense.
There you go.
That's okay. We're
So,
learning
yeah.
with the people.
So you would keep your items in your
I'm gonna attach to
armor
Play
in front of
area.
you. Yeah, in your play area.
This
Okay.
is intense.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I feel intimidated.
I'm
Very
fear. This
relaxed.
is fear. This is causing a fear.
So the thing I noticed is be sure to, no matter what you're doing, always read the text on your cards because depending on the item and depending on the skills that you can prepare, which I'll tell you about when we get there, they can be used at a lot of different times. Sometimes they can be used while you're moving. Sometimes they can be used during battle. Sometimes they can be used at any point. So the game works in mysterious ways. You get 3 actions per turn. You'll travel, which I'll show you the game map, which the app's going to tell us how to set it up. You can travel for 2. You can interact with something, like there's going to be points of interest. There's going to be persons of interest, or you can attack.
Hello,
So that
somebody.
uses an action. And you get 2 actions per turn. So you can travel and attack. You could attack and attack. You could move and move, or
Attack,
you
attack.
Just all the
can only do
attacks.
2.
Gosh dang.
2 actions per turn.
I bet there's a special legendary weapon that lets you attack 3 times if you decide to take 2 attacks.
Ooh, what's our party name, you guys?
Don't put me on the spot.
Fellowship of the Sting. Get the sword.
Ooh, Fellowship
Of the
of
Sting.
the.
We forgot to rename it.
It says Master Sword Medieval Times.
Not sponsored.
Fellowship of the
But
Sting.
if we were, oh my goodness,
I did that one time.
you got sponsored by Medieval
No.
Times.
I went to Medieval Times once with my friend who's allergic to horses.
That seems mean.
You guys,
Though few take notice, the vigilant, the wary of the old, we can feel it, but it is a darkness that rises slowly. It dwells among us, masked and unobtrusive. One must be paranoid to know it's there, to notice, hunt it, and root it out. The recent months of rash thefts have swept through Peria, from the white towers of Erin Peria to the old ruins of Weathertop. Not 2 weeks past, many of the older treasures of the Shire's Manor House disappeared into the night. The significance of these thefts may seem small, but I sense the shadows in their wake. I fear a sinister and hidden purpose. And so
That's
the
I
land.
have called for your
What I just
aid.
dropped.
We're gonna give this game back. And it's all gonna be like
Hola, man.
pieces.
Pieces everywhere.
Matt Payton says, "Hola, amigos.
Hola!
Matt!
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien."
Matt and Peyton.
Matt and Peyton.
Matt and Peyton.
No, Matt Peyton.
Matt Payton.
Matt Peyton. I was like Matt and Peyton. I was trying to think of 2 Matt. A Matt that goes with a Peyton.
Matt, you've done confused us.
Hi, Matt.
I know who it
So
was.
in the app, once you start the game, it comes with a cutscene that kind of gives you an overview of that part of the story.
Love me a good cutscene.
Basically, we are a fellowship that has been banded together to hunt down
Thieves.
whoever is stealing things from the Shire, which doesn't happen very often in the Shire. So we're going to embark.
He says, "Me, myself, and I, all 3 personalities."
I could have sworn you have more
Blessed
than that,
Trinity.
Matt. You lied to me.
So chapter 1, the theft of the Maytham House is the talk of the Shire. For seldom do the Shire folk play a role in the larger world. And so these events seem small as a hobbit. But one small fellowship, that's us, has gathered to seek out these brigands.
Not like trying to solve the game already,
Stop metagaming.
but I feel like it's me.
As the burglar?
Since it's my role.
But
and-
Bilbo you wouldn't need to buy that stuff. Like, you just buy whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. I live in the
You're very,
Shire.
very
You don't have
wealthy.
time to burgle.
That's
You're,
true.
You're
you're
very,
too
very
busy
wealthy.
eating all of your food.
I thought you were going to say something else, like eating my young or something.
Yeah, eating your young.
Bilbo didn't have any young.
No, I
No.
know.
It's,
Maybe he had a secret love child.
nope, he just uncled.
That's going to be my new fanfic.
I bet you have to
no.
like read through the lines of the Silmarillion or whatever.
Brilliant.
So somewhere amid this maze of dark thickets and steep gullies, the band of thieves now hides. Your direction is informed by a set of tracks from 2 days ago. You can only guess the location of the thieves' lair.
You're
So-
on point, Poe.
In the app, which you do definitely need this app, you cannot play this game without the app.
Yay, technology.
It gives you a threat threshold, and basically, if that threat threshold reaches
Which time?
its endpoint, this top bar here, it ends the game. The Fellowship loses, and all of us suck. And every time that a round of us, our
We're gonna
round
go one round.
Yeah.
over.
has played, then it's the enemy's turn, and the threat rises. Along the way, we have certain objectives that we want to try to meet. Like this first one, there's no current objective, but whatever that objective is, that's our highest objective. We want to make sure that we get that, because
Okay.
if the threat reaches this bar here where that objective is, then extra bad things will happen.
Boss wave.
Boss wave.
I like
happens.
boss waves. Let's just let it happen.
No,
Ride this wave
you
out.
don't want to let that happen.
So right now it's telling us which tiles to place. So we've played 302 because it's told us, and they are double-sided.
That's why it's got A and B.
So, okay, we've done 302 as indicated.
I should say before they started using these apps, Fantasy Flight, they used to have just one person that would DM these, and all you did was look at a book and flip through it. Super boring. So
This is much
the
better.
app is fantastic.
Good job, Fantasy Flight, for listening to feedback.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But
Hey,
could be.
Got you covered.
Zach
Could be.
Harrington. Hello.
Hey! Okay,
I love Fantasy Flight.
so
Charlatan.
They're competitors, probably.
Also true.
They own
A lot
pretty
of
much everything except for like Asmodee.
So I guess Asmodee probably doesn't like them.
So this
They're
says,
like, please just buy us.
Classic French versus American.
so this says, if you cannot locate and enter the hideout by dark, the trail may be altogether lost. So our end goal really is to find and locate the lair. And then in the next episode, we would be like in the lair, and we would continue the story there. But this part of this episode, this chapter, is just locating the lair of the thieves.
Sounds like easy mode.
It's the tutorial.
It's the tutorial.
Because they only have one tile, so we have 40 spaces. we
It'll
can go to.
definitely build, so we might need to create space later. But we don't need any more of
Flip
these.
this table real quick.
Flip
We don't-
a
We
big
only
table.
flip the table if we lose or get ticked off.
Now there are terrain cards, which we won't be using in the tutorial, but they are part of the game. And there's we do need these.
We'll need these and these.
Yes, we do.
I'll need these.
Yes, me too. Not sponsored.
That's fine.
Also not sponsored.
There are also boon cards. Occasionally, the game will instruct you to
Rocky my popcorn.
you get a boon, which are emboldened, hidden, and determined.
I'm determined.
And depending on the boon, it kind of lets you do something extra on that turn, or maybe you can hold on to that card and use it later. So, place heroes as indicated. Each hero scouts 2. So it's indicating that we play here, so all heroes go on that space.
We have to go in the center.
Yes.
I don't want to be too close to you guys.
Wow.
To be
Well,
fair,
he's like
I get
literally
it.
on top
Sure.
of you. So
Oh,
do you
nice.
see these little group lines here?
Sure. Let's not
Those-
make this
That's a
Are
different
you
space.
listening?
yeah, we're gonna move.
These are the spaces. So each grid thing is this.
So there's
one is
3
the grid.
spaces on this tile. That's
Right.
what he's trying to say.
Yeah. There's like the road dividers. 3 spaces.
The lines.
Ting, ting, ting.
Yeah, and they're not all the same.
No. Just like people, they're not all the same.
That's right.
That seems unnecessary.
Hey, Legolas would do it.
He's not wrong.
It's true.
My weakness card was lazy.
I have this
Okay.
weird feeling that like the first thing I draw is gonna be my weakness. Like just out of pure luck
Time to play.
and knowing who I am as a person.
So when it says scout, that really means I don't know if you play Magic like Scry, or you can look at the first top 2 cards. So when you scout 2, so draw the first top 2 of your cards
We all get to do this right now.
right now.
Okay.
Ooh. Ah.
Um,
I'm not trying to
and
make
then-
you jealous, but
you can either prepare one of those cards, and at any point you can have 4 of your skills, meaning 4 from your skills deck prepared. You can't have any more than 4 if ever you want to prepare one. You have to swap it and discard it. Okay. And depending on what the card is, you can either prepare it, you can either put it on the top of your deck, or you can put it on the bottom of your deck.
How do I know if it's any good?
Remember, with this game, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, you have certain rolls or skills checks that you would roll. Oftentimes, you have all other skill checks that you would test. And a test means if I have a might of 2 as Elena, and so if I were to test her might 2, I would get to draw 2 cards. And then on each card, there is either nothing in the top right-hand corner, which it's just nothing, Is that a gold?
No, but I got one.
I have one too. It's a little leaf.
No, it looks like the sunshine from Tangled.
No, I have a
A
Canadian.
sunshine from Tangled
Yep.
is a success, so meaning that you succeded.
Get
Thank
out
you.
of there. I was busy.
Yep, good job.
And then if you have this little leaf, that is a fate.
Yes, I have a face.
Did I do it? Did I nail
That
it?
is a fate icon.
Really good.
Now, a fate icon doesn't necessarily mean that you failed, but you
Sure,
can
something
gain
you succeeded.
inspiration later in the game and turn one of those fates into a success. So later, as you get more inspiration in different things, you will have a better idea of where you want to place things. So let me see if I want to prepare. Did you prepare any?
I don't know if I need to.
So I'm just putting them back
Does
down.
that mean that I can use them this round or next round if I prepare it? And what do I do with the one that I don't want to prepare?
No,
You can either place it on the top or the bottom.
So this one lets me rest or add 2 damage.
I genuinely don't. So wait. Are we supposed to like have them out in front of us now, or what do you?
Yeah,
mean
so I have my armor and my items in front. This is just how I decided to set it up.
Okay.
And then I have my skills deck next to it, and I'll discard on the other side, and then I'm preparing skills below.
I'll probably discard.
Okay, that's fine.
So I drew those 2 cards. I think they're both probably fine.
You think?
Probably. So I just put them back in the exact same way they came
Is
in.
this something
You
think
can
I
put
might
them both
need?
back on
When you test, what is test? Spirit, you may discard this skill to add 1 success. So that would be great if you draw a fate card and it doesn't have, you don't have any inspiration, which this is inspiration you'll gain later.
Oh.
These little leaves tokens.
Pretty leaves.
So
Yeah,
instead
bird.
of using inspiration, you could discard this card and turn that card into a success. Not this one, but whatever one you draw. If you do a fate.
And then it says we have 6 and 5, like the inspiration up here. Then
That's the limit of how much you're allowed to have.
so I have like
Again,
a,
you only get 3 inspiration. I get
you are
5,
very
you get 5.
uninspired and
It's
very
6.
lazy.
Have you met him? He is uninspired. He does what he wants.
So the game will also tell you different things on where to place like search tokens or person interest tokens. So the app is instructed that I place a search token there. And a search token is something you can go look at. And then once you investigate it, it might give you some different options. And then you kind of choose your own adventure on how you're going to go at it.
All right.
Usually, if you want a higher success rate to make something better happen, kind of like the higher the roll in D&D.
I say we just ignore it.
Okay, so we're
Clearly it
placing all the
doesn't
search
progress the
tokens.
game.
Right.
Game
Sometimes
over.
it
We chose
does.
to not move.
Do we add a new tile?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's right here. What number? Oh, my word.
100A, and it is very specific on where
It's
these
like we
go.
played this before, so they're all up at the
Like
top.
right in the
I
right
wish they
order.
were. They got all. And so we have a person of interest
Ooh, POI.
in that.
Fate equals failed.
Ooh, this map is different than when I played it, so things might be different.
Oh,
That's awesome.
am bored.
Well, now I'm stressed out. We're gonna lose. We're gonna die.
Okay, we need 209.
209.
Give me some of these. What is it shaped like? Like a C?
It's shaped like a C.
Like a
206.
wonky C.
None of these.
209A!
Well, do you need A or B?
This map is turning out very pretty, guys. I like that.
Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the cap we're looking for.
Screw it up, man.
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay, 203A. This map is big already.
I feel like we didn't even get to explore what we just put out.
I'm
and
feeling a lot of anxiety.
I'm getting a little overwhelmed.
like when I'm at work and a lot of emails come in all at once. I
I'm
don't
just
know
like,
what to
I need
do.
to go home today. This is it. This is
I
done.
think you would appreciate all emails instead of those meetings that could be emails.
What's that shape like? How big is that?
A banana.
Banana.
Yeah, it's shaped like
3.
Where's the I found it!
3.
Banana!
You're welcome.
Okay.
banana.
How's that go?
What side?
This 203A.
Yeah, but that thing's at the bottom, you're right. So yeah, it goes right into there. Woo! Okay.
Guys are so
Any
good at
more?
this.
Oh my goodness.
You should have seen me with puzzles in like kindergarten.
These aren't even
101A.
jigsaw.
Right,
It
101.
looks like it's like a little
like a little-
4-piece.
This
Yeah.
right
Like
here is
that.
a 101A. So
What?
Wah,
What's this one?
wah.
Oh, that's just 100. We need 100, eh?
Okay, so
We almost screwed the game up already.
This could have been.
Oh.
They're the exact same shape. I think it'd be fine.
okay, so
You
then
don't
No,
know.
because this one has pretty water.
where does this go? It goes like
Yeah,
this.
that goes. Yeah.
That one's a drowning
Nope.
hazard.
Other way.
The 101A should be on the bottom left.
Okay,
Like that.
the bottom left.
No.
No, the other way. Like that.
But
yeah.
they're yeah. But
Have you
it's
ever even
symmetrical.
played Takedo? Or not Takedo,
Oh,
Takanoko?
Yeah, wrong game.
I was like,
You know what I meant?
I love Takedo.
Takedo.
Takeido's
Okay.
amazing.
Takeido's awesome.
Yeah, we
So-
have that in my car. Who would have tried that out? You know?
Ooh, I thought this tablecloth would be a good idea, but it's probably just gonna rip the whole game right off.
We should have played this at my house.
But
So we have to do this once a month. If you guys would like to be our regular demo team.
John actually said you should just have them come play it at our house, but I thought you had people coming that weren't like.
No,
just you.
so this could be our
So
regular.
you can just do it at our house and then John will play every time.
yes, I would love that.
Okay, so this is a brief tutorial. This is not.
It'll be.
We're gonna pack this all up and we'll be at my
Goodbye.
house in 15 minutes.
So the app has told us that these two tiles here are explored. We have been there. We know what they are. But these three tiles are unexplored. So you're gonna put one of these unexplored tokens in the middle of it. The
I'm gonna
only
go turn that on.
the only good thing about that is that if is he asking about it?
Yeah, he said it's a really cool diva. It was Zach. He said it's really cool.
Well, because he gave it to me.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see-
think he's just
is
trying to brag
it
about it.
Zach?
Yeah.
I'm wearing
No.
my diva shirt today.
Is
It's
it
my all-time
Zach?
favorite
Zach?
thing. I had it on when we first started, and it just, I don't know, I thought it was too blinding, so I turned it off. It pained me to do so, but for you, we will keep it on.
I wore my diva shirt specifically for you guys this time.
And
I appreciate that.
And then I covered it in my Harry Potter cardigan.
Which is more important. Wait, are you Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw!
Yes, I am Raven. What
Are
is
you
Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw? I'm Ravenclaw.
Adam is too,
Like, oh my God,
inexplicably.
I don't know how.
Inexplicably.
That's
No,
like the
it's fine.
smart people, and
You
I'm not
seem like
smart.
more
You seem like a
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin.
No!
He's a total Hufflepuff.
I act more like a Hufflepuff,
He-
but I'm secretly smart.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
not.
the thing.
No, everyone knows I'm not smart.
Are you Hufflepuff?
In the most
Well, you're
recent
pretty.
test on Pottermore, I am a Hufflepuff, but originally I was always Gryffindor. Anyway,
And that's
the
okay.
positive to having to exploring a new thing is if you're the first to enter an unexplored realm, then you get to take the exploration token,
Dibs.
and on the back is
Eat it.
inspiration.
Oh, not Luke.
And inspiration is something that you can use to later turn a fate card into a success. So then that would go into your fate. Little bit.
My little leaf
inspiration
pool.
cube.
Yeah,
But I only get
inspiration.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uninspired.
So, we good?
Pausing to tighten your boots and adjust the weight of your gear, you take a breath before continuing on. Each hero tests 1 spirit. Each hero who passes gains 1 inspiration. So you would look at your attribute of spirit and however
have
many
3.
number of is next to that, how many cards you would discard and see how many are successes.
What's a success?
And that little
Two.
How many do I have to flip over?
your
3.
spirit. Your
I-
testing
Oh,
spirit.
I get to flip over 4. 1 success. Do I keep flipping all 4?
Yeah,
3. 4.
we have 2. Okay, so I got 3, and they're all successes. So
I
what
got
do I do?
2, and I got
Great.
my weakness.
Right? And the weakness, literally nothing bad happens.
It's just it's a deck clog.
It does. It just clutters your deck.
Ugh.
So
Hate it.
you got a success. You got 3 successes.
But I got 2 failures.
That's not a failure. It's a fate.
It's a failure. I don't wanna
And
mind
you
it.
got 1 success, 2
I got
success,
2.
and I also got 1
On the
success.
grading scale.
So then we
that
all
stands
gain
for fate.
1 inspiration, which is one of these
What?
fates.
I only get 1?
Yeah.
I won 3 times.
You only get 1.
That's
But you
ridiculous.
passed the test. It said each hero who passes. So if
Do
you
we-
test that, just leave these discarded.
So like,
There's just
You
an
might-
infinitesimal loop.
I'm giving you my view.
Oh, thank you. I
from
love
my
it.
butt pocket.
Okay.
Oh, I should do
So
that
then
too.
those just go into
Just
your.
start stacking the deck.
We have so many views.
They're all us.
We're doing so good, guys. Let me go and
So
stack
now
this deck.
our objective's been updated. Now our goal is to confront the thieves. That's our main objective. Each of us are going to get 2 actions. We can travel 2 spaces, which you can actually travel 1 space, do your other action, and then move again. You can travel 2
You
spaces.
think I would have learned from your actions and I just continued on with the mess?
Tanner's like, you all need to stop. I'm trying to do stuff.
We're trying
I
to
am
stack the
working.
deck.
You can attack an enemy, which there's no enemies currently yet, or you can interact with a token in your space. So you do have to be in the space. And there's person of interest tokens, there's a couple
Wow.
search tokens. And then once we explore these, once we enter into those what are they called?
Yep.
Unexplored
Space
areas.
area, yeah.
You
And
can
then
Area.
oftentimes search tokens and people of interest then come to me. Okay, I'm gonna keep. These are the rules. I'm gonna keep that
So
soundtrack.
it's like Mansions of Madness because
Just like.
it's based on it, but reskinned.
I like reskins. It's easy.
Well, that was the discussion we were having this weekend was whether or not we should purchase this game because I love Lord of the Rings and we love Mansions of Madness, and I feel like this would get played more than the other one just because I like
The
This
theme of
game.
it.
You like
Yeah.
Lord of the
I
Rings
like
more than you
flavor,
like
which
Lovecraft?
is what you usually call it, the flavor.
Learning words.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Terminology.
in that app, it has fog where there will be future tiles.
Ooh.
So I know that we're not going to build on this side. We're going
No.
to keep building that way.
And down
This is where all
So we're
the
going to keep moving.
high-level monsters live.
So I want to go that way.
there. There be dragons over here.
So then there's hobbits this way. So I'll go this way and fight them.
Okay.
Wait, can I go first?
Please.
So please.
So you move 2 spaces, and then
No, I
She
moved
got
one.
through below.
you moved into
No.
this
Look.
space.
1, 2.
It's right there.
Oh,
moved
you're
straight.
right.
You gotta watch the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the lines
Only
are everywhere.
right.
One
Okay.
space.
Who's
one
teaching
space.
this game here?
She is.
Okay.
And so
Let's
now
be
what do you want
honest.
to do? You want to interact with that person?
I
of interest?
do. I was
Okay.
gonna say we'd make out, but I don't know. Maybe
Well, you can even zoom in.
You don't know who
if
that person of interest is. You might.
I don't know where they've been.
It's probably an elf.
Okay. Are you ready for your options?
Yes.
You note the garb mimics that of Greenlanders, but their accent are varied. These are not merely local riffraff. You pause and consider what is your best approach. You have 3 options. You can
Oh,
say,
maps.
"Well met, friends." You can say, "Step away from the tomb or else." Or you can sneak up and eavesdrop.
You
I
have to
feel
do
like
the
I'd
voice of
be a
Gimli.
bad. I feel like I'd be a bad speaker.
Yeah, let's go option 2. I like option
Clang,
2.
clang,
Now
clang.
it's your
I
option.
want that trolley. Okay. Number 2. I'm gonna number
Step
2.
away
Them.
from the tomb or else.
I'm gonna do the number 2.
Oh boy. Okay.
I did
That sounds like a crappy
They
movie.
did that before I
A
came.
woman steps forward, foreign tattoos up her arm and across her face.
He does make out.
You
She's
lost.
got
She
sleeves.
quits, snarling at your threat. So test might.
Sassy.
I'm good at might. I can test might 4.
So you get 4. So then you're gonna tell me how many you have
Lots of
many
leaves.
successes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you shuffle those?
I did. I got 4 leaves.
Can we help you?
Okay. So then that's where you can look at your skills and your armor. Sometimes they can help you.
This is all about hitting people.
Yeah.
So before you interact with a person token, gain 1 inspiration. I probably should have done that.
Well, let's say that you did.
Let's
I
say
did.
you did. Yeah.
So,
In my house,
learning.
we
I use
as
that.
we
We
learned.
We get
fudge it a little
backsies.
bit. Yes.
We like to call this game at the end an asterisk.
So then you can use those now, or you can
Okay.
save them, and you
This
can
is a
turn
giant asterisk.
those
of the devil.
4 fates into 2 successes.
I will turn those 4 fates into 2 successes using these, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you also, because
Good
we're in
go.
adjacent space, sometimes our own abilities allow you to
Yeah, ain't nothing. in my
benefit
world.
somebody else in an adjacent or shared
Yeah.
space.
Gotcha.
Wait, now are we supposed to keep one of these?
So once per test, after you spend one,
I discard
Oh,
these.
nope, that would not. That doesn't
How do?
apply.
What about the below here? What is this for?
so yeah, you want to read that.
Why?
So, what, you discard
So,
it.
so
You
like
should
for
just-
example,
those? No, not
like
those.
for
Because they're
example,
not prepared.
if I hadn't been testing might, I can decrease my agility by 1, which is the green swirly.
Yeah. So
If
you
you
do
would
draw.
test wisdom,
I need you to draw
spirit, or wit,
agility.
so that I can negate that, and then I test
Green
my might
swirls.
instead.
Gotcha.
So that's
with-
what.
Is that an optional thing?
But I was testing might, so it wouldn't have
Right.
applied to this.
Now is that once you start drawing, you can start.
Yeah, I
playing off
think
those
whenever you're testing, because you have the ring mail on,
Mhm.
whenever you're testing agility, I think you do decrease it by 1.
Yeah,
Automatically.
you do.
So the way you phrased it sounded like it was an optional thing.
No.
Okay.
Well, and
Choose
then
a
it
topic
said
of might.
if you would test.
Right.
So that's
The other
the
things.
conditional
Yeah.
part.
So then nobody can help you, so you're going to use those 2. So you have 2
I
successes.
do.
Woo! So in this case,
I'm uber
sometimes it
successful.
wants you to tell you how many successes you had. Sometimes you have to reach a certain threshold in order to move forward. So we don't know what's going to happen with 2 successes. We're going to find out. The group is ready to stand their guard, though their resolve is shaken.
It's just gonna end
Someone was sure to come after us eventually, the woman growls, drawing her sword. As you suspected, these are the thieves you seek!
Good job, Gimli.
Discard this person token.
That was quick.
Fight.
We're a quarter round in.
So
Alright,
your
very
enemy shows no signs of mercy, nor any inclination that they will accept the same in
Yeah,
return.
that won't be dead.
With
Yeah,
malice
so
in their
quick.
eyes, they raise their weapons, ready to defend what they have stolen. Place 2 ruffians as
Guys, I should have waited for you.
Yep.
I should have
it's cool.
waited.
Well, we're an adjacent square, so we're doing okay.
This is like
We're fighting
Imperial
Jason.
Assault all over
To
again
be fair,
on Sunday.
Don't progress the
story. So the cool thing is these all have minis.
Wait for us.
So
want to be
Oh, they're
fair,
bigger than me.
They're much bigger than you.
You're a dwarf.
That said, I'm going this way.
I don't want you anyway.
It's the right
Don't
call.
come near me.
Oh, look at the cudgel. I want to paint these.
I know I kind of.
Do you think Secret Door Games would mind?
If they just all they came back with painted minis.
So now our new objective
Glorious.
is to defeat the ruffians.
Mm.
All right,
So-
you guys. So I have one move left.
Wrong.
New plan.
No, you checked.
You
You
can
checked.
move.
Do a cleave.
Do queen.
Your only option is to travel if you want. Okay,
I would.
Oh no, I'm gonna still fight.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
gosh.
but you
Oh
can't
my
fight this turn.
You're either
Oh.
brave or
I would
stupid or
run.
both.
So you can either move or you can stay where you're at.
Move.
If I go here, can I look at this? Oh.
Because
But wait, if she goes here, can she pick this up?
Yes.
Ooh.
I-
What if they give chase?
And that turns
But then
into.
you guys aren't adjacent to me anymore.
That's okay.
Well,
but
we are
your
because
fate.
we're here.
No, you're not. This is a different
That's a
space.
No, but it's look.
This
it's
is a
here.
different
No,
space,
it's
though,
same
because
same
it's like-
tile, different space.
Oh, you're right.
Here, look at the lines.
buddy.
He's clearly never metagamed any of these before.
It's okay. This is new to you, and that's okay.
But I have a nice hat.
I still feel like going here. And
Okay.
Yeah, I would
That's
take
pretty
that.
solid.
Because then that turns into
oh, do I get this?
Yeah,
And then I get an
and that turns
inspiration.
into yes.
Yeah.
So we might as well have that for
Look
you.
at me farming for inspiration.
So let's putting a search token in your space there.
Between me and Cudgel Man.
Okay, and that ends your turn. So now,
Nothing in this space.
no.
Adam,
Oh.
shoot them from where you are. You're adjacent. Are you ranged? Shoot him in the back of the head. Shoot him in the head. Do it. Do it.
You could technically.
Do it.
So yeah, ranged means what is your range for your bow? It'll tell you.
2 hands? No, that's 2
Yeah, I
handed.
think maybe it just means an adjacent thing.
Is this the number of spaces away I can be?
don't
No,
know. That's
because we all have a 1.
That's a projectile, though.
Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that
I'm super trippy.
it's just
What?
next to.
Oh, seeing
it,
us.
it has to be in the space next to you.
All the comments are over my face, so it's cool.
We have comments?
Just from Zach
and from Matt.
Just.
and Matt.
No, just.
Also, Zach is playing Diva currently.
Nice.
Ooh.
Why wouldn't he be?
Time to raise your
Because Zarya is there as an option. Yeah.
Hammond.
Hammond is a good one. A lot of tank options. Anna's not
I like
anything,
playing
but
Bastion.
I remember
still,
the
though.
first time I played Hammond was when he, like the first day he came out, I accidentally got one of his achievements because I rolled over like 5 people at once. I was like, oh, I meant
My
to do
favorite
that.
diva achievement is recalling your mech and killing somebody. When
Yes,
you
rare
My favorite.
achievement,
Squish.
but happens.
Squish.
Yes, ranged. They can be in the adjacent thing,
that's
but
him.
that's as ranged as it gets.
Now, what would he draw for? Like might, wisdom, agility, spirit.
Agility.
Oh, I see. Oh, it tells you. I
Because
see.
I have an agility icon on
yeah.
my great bow,
So then,
which means I get to draw up to 4
and
cards.
if you get 2 successes, you hit them for 5.
So in the app,
Their
you can
health is.
know. That's a great question. The app companion app tells you.
Wait, so how much health do they
You
have?
just click on their little icon, and that is a group of 2. So they each have 5 health.
Ooh.
Sometimes they have just health.
Right.
Sometimes they have armor. Sometimes they have some sort of magic ability.
You
so-
should crit all over them.
So
But now he could attack twice, right?
you can attack twice.
I
Yeah.
can, yeah.
You just
So,
beat them really bad.
so let's see if I get
Wait,
any
wait, wait. So
successfuls.
before you do that,
What?
how many successes have you already burned in your discard pile?
1.
Just asking. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Now, okay, let me say, if I went first, I have this in my
Should I
heart
take
at the
your
start.
I know.
At the start of my turn,
Who wants to kill
a
the
hero in your space who has 0 inspiration. Oh, you already have 1. Just
I have
kidding.
1.
Everybody's got one.
Well, if anybody has 0 and it's the start of my turn, you get 1 because of my beautiful inspirational heart plan. Okay,
Once
never mind.
per round
Break that heart
during
before
my
the end of
turn,
the game.
I may spend 1 inspiration to move 1 space without provoking attacks.
Suck it. And provoking means if you enter
sneaky.
into their space or within range of them, then that provokes.
Because usually on games like this, if you move next to or slightly away from, it provokes an attack of opportunity. So I'm assuming
Thanks, 3.5.
this just means that does not happen.
Or not for you.
Doing
Well, I moved away from them and I didn't get attacked on the
true,
way
good
out.
point. The app didn't say.
Did not.
So-
The app runs.
So maybe it just
Shoot
means
them.
if like I discover something
I'm super
and it
trigger
flips
happy
over, I
tonight.
don't.
I am too. I'm ready to murder.
Okay,
Let's-
let's kill.
I'm PMSing so hard right now, and these trolleys are not cutting it. So bloodshed, please.
But we do want to make
You
sure
should
that
have
we
got
always remember
blood for the
the
phones.
main objective, which right now is to defeat the ruffians.
Okay.
I mean, fair, but
If the threat threshold increases, and we haven't done it.
Do
then
do
we
you have
But
to
you'll
tell which
still
one
eat
I'm
them.
attacking?
oh, I mean, you know,
No, because you're attacking the group.
Okay.
Um,
So, all right.
and
So
then
I'm
we'll just
attacking
decide.
first. So I draw
Do
4
it.
cards. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
I shuffled these.
He's got one success.
You can just use this. You don't have any
you
success.
could use one.
No,
of
he
your
can use his inspiration for success.
So it
So
hits for 2.
hits.
Okay. And you don't have any other skills prepared.
Oh, when I attack, discard to add 2 hits.
You could do
So
that
I
as
could-
well.
Do that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it hits for 3.
I hit for 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
So then you apply the damage, apply 4 hits, confirm. So that took one of the ruffians down to 1 health, and the other still.
Now, he still has another turn.
I
He can
do.
that again.
I'm going to attack, and hopefully, since
It's going to be a scatter shot. It's going to be a scatter shot.
it's going to be a swing and a miss.
I swing and a miss.
Swing.
One miss.
Did you shuffle?
Ruh-roh.
I did.
Honest to goodness.
Oh my.
I quit. Hang on, just for fun. You have to 3 in a row.
Oh, you can't just for fun look at your
I mean,
deck.
man, that's
It's a
where
cheat
the asterisk
code.
is. Yep.
No.
There's an asterisk next to this game. I already said that.
Cheater.
He is.
I'm
You
not
shuffle
cheating.
that?
I did shuffle this. I'm not cheating.
No, now you got to reshuffle it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, you do. You looked
I
at
have
it.
these 4 cards. 3 of them are successes. Ooh, what's going to come up?
Well, you're not going to know because you
There's a
shuffled it.
75% chance that it's
He
going to
can
be.
move too, right? Can he move now?
No, because
When
you
he's done.
use
Now-
your 2 turns to attack. Those are your 2 actions.
Okay. So my turn.
This is
Mhm.
big.
Okay.
It's like every other game.
I'm
we played
gonna-
this week.
I didn't even have to roll any dice.
I
and stuff, but-
attack because I'm weak and small. I'm going to go here and search.
But our objective is to kill them.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
you're going to move, you're going to
It's
search. A faint buzzing sound alerts you to something amiss in the area.
I like buzzing.
Is it a giant bumblebee?
Bees.
The buzzing is confirmed from a swarm of insects greedily feasting on a spill of unidentifiable liquid.
Honey.
Sick of
Test your wit.
I have wit.
He's gonna lick it.
Okay.
He's gonna
You
be one
need
of those
one
not
success.
smart hobbits. And he's
Play
gonna
lick it for 10.
Oh. Neural.
Oh,
It's cool. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna make my success. Got 1 success.
Okay, so you pass.
I'm gonna not pass.
The insects are
Can't afford
feasting
that.
on a spill of wildflower honey, and you can even find an unbroken chunk of wax comb to pocket for later. Gain 2 inspiration, then discard the search token.
Nice.
Gain 2 inspiration.
well, there's not a wax comb card. That's
No.
cheap.
Okay.
It's just inspiration.
So there we go. That's my turn.
I was looking for the provoke. Where's the? Can I have the other? Do you have the other rules book?
Yeah.
Did
You
you
lost.
have to do the punches?
Yeah, I did.
So, like, nobody's touched this.
No, it was like
No, I
nobody
opened
got it.
I opened this sucker.
So, like, there was cellophane and everything?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
They were literally like, "This
Did
is the
you
demo.
smell it?
Have this."
Did you smell it?
Did it smell new?
Put that back,
Smells
Diana.
amazing.
Very
Sorry,
well.
sometimes we have to look at the rules. Just this doesn't make any sense. It says 71.
What's the question?
Oh, those. Okay, there's points. Got it. I'm like that. There's no page 71.
No.
Point
Okay.
71.
It's Rule 71.
Okay, when a hero is in the same space as an enemy group, certain actions that the hero performs will provoke that enemy, causing it to attack. Okay, I just want to make sure that if like next to it doesn't provoke. To provoke an enemy, a hero selects the leftmost button on the enemy. Blah 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 blah. Move out of space contains 1 more enemy group. Before the hero moves, they must provoke each enemy group in that space. Oh, if a hero wishes to move out of a space that contains 1 or more heroes, so they do get an. But you already attacked them and then you moved.
I didn't
Asterisk.
Oh no, I challenged them.
Right. So.
Killer!
Or I'll
Let
just,
him.
provoke-
honest to
provoke
goodness,
each
I'll
enemy.
just stay there. You don't know.
But
me.
you already gained the
Yeah,
inspiration
you already
from the
I did.
you already
exploration.
ruined the game, Jenny.
I know you have. You move to an adjacent. After provoking its enemy group, the hero can move to an adjacent space.
So you did that.
Enemy
I
groups
did.
are provoked in this way if the hero either moves because of travel action or the game effect lasts both of them.
Okay, so when this does happen, for future reference, we can attack if we provoke
Yeah.
somebody.
And I will be going back to attack them.
But just know, in order to defeat enemies, when they attack us, we can't really fight back. We just
Take what
hope
we
that
take.
the damage that we take isn't much.
Well,
So
I only get to
the
do
only
3
time that we
damage,
can
so
defeat
I can take
enemies
6.
is on our turn.
okay. Well, it's your turn. So
It is my turn. Okay, I am going to.
Can I see what this really quick so I
Yeah.
can see what Sunder is?
So, my ability with my harp. Everybody who has 0 in the same space,
Nope.
just
which is you, gains an inspiration.
Yay me! Thanks, Andrew.
You're welcome. Okay. So I'm gonna work on hitting them. So I'm gonna move, and I want to attack. So I'm gonna
Are you
use
sure
attack.
it's you? It looks more like Aragorn.
No, Aragorn's got a big sword.
Oh, okay.
Where do
Did
you
you find Sunder?
I did. I found Sunder.
It's on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a harp
I
on
see
the
that
back.
now, yeah.
Oh, is that one of the frequently?
Yeah, frequently
overlooked rules.
rules. Okay.
Love that
So-
there's a section in the rule book that says
I'm going to.
You're
they
gonna
specifically
want these.
printed the rule book with those rules in there twice because they know you would miss it the first time.
That was my thing. Like I opened the Fallout board game, and
Such a disappointment.
huge disappointment. I'm
It
still
could have been so good.
it should have
Much
been
like
so good.
76.
I'm attacking. I'm attacking with wit. No, keep going your start. I'm just
Sorry.
narrating
He's
to
gonna
them.
So-
mock them to death.
Like,
It's like, oh, you're
Cunning
so
wit.
tough.
2 successes and 1 fate.
Wow.
Throw my dagger. I
You're
only need 2
so
successes for 3
amazing.
hits that pierce as well. So
What's
we're
pierced?
going. I don't know what does pierce do.
This attack ignores the enemy's armor, just like it
Cool.
implies.
so do you have to put
1,
pierce on there?
2, 3. I could, yeah. I can select pierce
Good.
Nice.
as an
All right.
option.
I don't think it matters, but who knows?
It could.
So I'm gonna boom confirm 3 hits.
Are you gonna stab him again?
Remove 1 ruffian.
Oh.
Ruffian's dead.
You died.
You don't even get a chance to go fight the ruffian. Like, he's
Yeah,
taking this away
Jenny.
from you.
It's what happens when you run away with your tail between your legs.
So before, when you shot at the ruffian, it asks, can the enemy attack? Meaning, is it in range? Because it can fight back after you attack it.
This time, yes.
Before, it wasn't now because I had come into his space.
Because
He
he's
is.
got a cudgel.
You don't thump.
So here's how their attack works.
Something.
A ruffian circles around you to find an opening. He wields a dagger caked with dried blood of
He
his
scuttles.
previous
It's
victims.
not
Oh, he does have a dagger.
So it tells you I would take 2 damage normally, but it also has a symbol of agility negates. So that's where you do an agility test. And for every success, it would negate 1 damage.
Ooh.
So I'm going to do my 2
So
agility.
he's gonna take
Dodge.
2 hits.
I got 1 fate and my weakness, so that just gets in my way. I've got 1 inspiration token left, which I think I want to make sure that I use for the next attack to make sure he actually dies on my next.
Good point.
So he's gonna take that hit.
I'm going to take the hit.
Take the hit.
So then that's where you take 2 damage cards.
Do they clog up your deck?
No, they sit there.
Oh, that's nice.
So you would take them one at a time and read them. Some of them have not, they don't do anything but add to your total, and we all have a certain damage
we
and fear
hit
threshold.
threshold. We're done. Well,
Then you do 1 last stand, which I never got that in previous
Oh,
games.
it's
So.
kind of like when you play Legendary.
So I have 1 damage. This said flip this card face down, so that's just 1 face down. And then this one, cursed injury. Keep this card face up. If you would discard a face up damage, flip it face down instead. So sometimes you have abilities or items or something that will allow you to discard some of your
To
damage,
heal.
whether it's face down or face up to heal. Like I've got a rest. So I don't know.
So you're gonna want to get rid of that one first.
Yeah.
But before you suffer damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that. With the cloak, which I don't want to do because I want to save it. But then at the end of my turn, I could use this rest. Or I could use it to kill him. Okay, let's see how this last
Heal.
goes. So,
wait, didn't you move into
You
the
move in,
space?
you attack.
Doesn't he get 3 actions?
you're right.
Me too.
I moved and then I attacked.
Because I shot twice.
He's got 3.
You totally should use that to not take damage.
Or
It's okay. So what happens next? Hopefully, don't
could
make
you
the
have
last
used
stand.
that to add
Elena
damage?
dies.
Would 2 hits have done anything?
No, it still wouldn't kill him. And we need to.
He needed 3.
That's okay. That's okay. We're okay.
So now, how do we play to the next level then?
So I think at
He has
This
to
card-
progress it to the next.
2 face down, there's only 1. I'll save my rest.
Okay, so progress us to the next bit.
So then at the end of our phase is the shadow phase, where the enemy goes.
The shadows
So
of
end the
Mordor?
action phase. Does anybody else have any?
No.
Yep.
Shadow phase. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 10.
It's a lot of increase.
So at 15, if we haven't defeated these ruffians, then extra bad things happen. So we want to make sure we complete that next
Well,
one. And so luckily, because it's early, that's the end of the shadow phase. Normally, if we had, these guys would attack, but they didn't. That must be because it's early. Okay, so here's where during our rally phase, this is the final phase of each round, is where you reset your deck,
Shuffle
you
up.
shuffle up.
And deal.
Great.
Now,
So
now I don't know where my successes are.
so you made him shuffle for nothing.
Yeah, jerk.
I didn't know what
He
you
didn't know.
I thought you played this before.
He doesn't remember.
He played it by himself. It's different.
It
It
is.
is
I
different.
never played 4 people, but I got to control 2 characters when I played them. So,
Oh.
so you can play this by yourself. It was kind of fun. It was long.
He was the narrator, myself was Legolas, and I was Aragorn.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, man. Okay,
What?
now,
Keep
If-
up with the jokes, man.
so if we prepare one, do we just keep it out in front of us then?
So you scout 2.
Okay. So scout 2. I did not do that last time. I done that.
Ooh.
Hopefully,
not
I draw my
good.
weakness so I
2
can stick it on the
successes.
bottom.
And so then you could prepare one. You could put one on top of your skills deck, or you put it on the bottom. You get to choose. When you move into a space, it makes cards go for you. Ooh, okay. During your turn.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's a really great.
Time of
Okay.
need.
I'm gonna hold this, and then I can
Keep
put the
that.
second one on the bottom if I want.
On the
Yeah.
bottom or the top.
Nice. That's
Top or
going down
bottom?
Now
there.
my other one was a success, so I'm going to keep it on top so that I know that I at least have one.
So
Ask
my
our viewers,
success
are
is also
you?
an attack card. So if I were to prepare it, I would
Middle
not get the
school
success.
Correct.
So I just whenever I wanted. I
Or you've
have
got
to
children
use this.
watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Even worse.
At the end of your turn, you may discard this skill to perform an action.
Ryland
that
really
you have
does
not
like
performed
watching your
this
stuff.
turn.
He always looks at me. He's like, I need to watch Tanner and your other friend because he hasn't learned your name
That's
yet.
okay. I'm fine with being other friend.
Hey,
I'm the other
friend.
guy.
That's awesome.
Um,
So
did you watch the Pokemon episode that we just did?
it was our favorite thing ever.
He
Did
gets-
Ryland watch it?
He saw it was on there. He hasn't had time to watch it yet.
It's-
he will. when
This
it's
might
done.
actually be my favorite episode that we've done
Ever.
thus far.
He
It's
just
so much
gets
fun.
really excited. He was like, "But Mom, I can watch them on YouTube." I was like, "Yeah, as long as you don't click on any other suggested links that aren't them."
Right. There's
Okay, so are we continuing the turn order that we kind of set before? Or-
With this game, you can do it in whatever order you want. So one of the issues with these campaign games is how soon do you want to progress the story? So like if
Sure.
we wanted to progress it faster,
We'd kill him right away.
you could kill him or Adam could kill him like right now. And
So I
then
think one of us
save
should.
and then save my turn and your turn for
Like
something
both,
else.
Yeah. You're probably gonna be close to
Because that's still the main objective, and bad things happen if we don't do it. by
So
the
why
end
don't
of
you
our
guys
round.
take it out real quick?
So what you get 5 hits. He's got 3 hit points left, which I have. If I get my 2, I get my 3.
But he can
But I also have my
he can shoot twice,
immortality.
and he's not in range.
Of getting attacked back.
It's
Yeah.
true.
So
I should do it.
I would say
Okay.
yeah. Look, he moved here so you can
He circled back around. He wants to get hit.
he
Okay.
scuttled like a
He's
crab.
like, what are you gonna do?
Okay. So
Swiper?
So I love
So
the
I'm
fact that
attacking
his
with my
first name
bow.
is John. I get so
One.
excited.
Woo!
every time.
That's good.
it's like I put that there.
What?
2,
Uh-oh.
You stack the dick.
3,
Oh gosh.
4. Okay, so
But
he
he can
takes
use this thing.
2 damage.
But he can do it again, so I might as well just.
That's true. I could just use it. He takes 5 damage and he's done.
And then,
And then you have
another-
you can
yeah,
move.
right?
Okay.
I'm not
I'll do
good with
that.
it because then on his turn, if you guys are
So
in the same
2
spot,
successes is
you can
5
get
hits.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Overkill. Apply 5 hits. Yes.
I'm so glad I poked that wasp's nest.
Remove 1 ruffian.
And then
I
ran
poked
away.
the wasp nest.
You or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
Wait, say that again?
I think I'm going to take it. Sorry, buddy.
I mean,
no,
you did
it's okay.
spend it, so
We all
it's
have one.
fair to take it back.
Ooh. So then we get 1 lore point. Now, lore points, the app tracks for you, and you don't have to worry about them. But I believe that as it progresses, you can use those to upgrade your equipment, upgrade your
Like
heroes.
at the end of the entire or this
The end
section
of the
campaign,
episode.
Yeah.
Chapter. Let's
Chapter.
call it a
Thank
chapter.
you. It
Let's
is a
call it what
chapter.
it is, guys.
Literary.
Sudden movement draws your eye. To your surprise, a goblin breaks cover and sprints away, disappearing into a wall of brambles. You follow with haste and find beyond the thicket a wide valley dotted with a few ruins, but no signs of the creature.
I'm
Lord,
going goblin
this is
wrangling.
Ooh! Add a tile, 201A.
So that is
Where's it going? Is it going like over here?
right here.
No, this is a hole.
Wait,
It's really weirdly shaped, right?
wait, right here.
Oh.
It goes right here.
There's a lot of tiles.
Yeah.
I'm going goblin
No.
wrangling.
You know what? I hope they let us demo. Gloomhaven. We'll be
My
here for 10
brother-in-law
years
has that.
Yeah. So
He's
we
always
keep,
looking for people
we
to play.
keep talking about
Getting it.
getting it, but it's an investment, and we have other games that are similar
That's
to. You know what I mean?
I mean, like,
Oh, also, should I show you the picture of games that John's moving
Can
to
you
our
look into
basement?
these?
What
For
number?
201.
because I mean, like, you know, if they did let us play Gloom, I wouldn't have to buy it.
This
I could
is
just
kind
demo
of
it.
an annoying part of this game.
Right.
Usually, so if depending on how you play it,
Not it.
you can always, like when we play Imperial Assault and stuff like this, we dig them out ahead of time. But
But we don't know what is asking
That's
us.
true.
Because even when I played it, the map didn't look
these
like
are
this.
all the games that we're currently weeding out and like moving to the basement because we never play them.
Dragonfire.
Also,
Dixit.
303A, which is really big.
Smash Up is good.
That one
I got
went back
Smash
on the
Up.
shelf. I told John he needed to put that back on the
I
shelf.
love Smash. I really want to try the is it Custom Heroes? I know you guys weren't crazy about
We
it.
have that. That's in that
Hey.
pile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you guys weren't
Yeah.
like crazy about it. But
Over there.
It was fun to play once or twice. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to play it,
Okay.
feel
Yeah.
free. We have a copy that we're not using currently.
And 208A.
how are the Pathfinder games? They always seem.
We
kind of-
like them. We're playing through one right now. They just take up a lot of shelf space, so they're
I
going to
just
go in the
big,
basement
yeah.
storage.
Are you guys taking Villainous downstairs too?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's my new game.
Do you have-
Oh,
why do you have two
Villainous?
copies? What's the?
The expansion.
It's awesome.
Oh, there's an expansion.
208.
Thank you.
Is Hades?
Yes, and I played as
Yes!
him. I did.
Guys.
Did you won too?
No,
right?
Ross
Oh,
won.
super
Okay,
cross. We
but
hate
did he
cross.
play as King George? Because I always
No.
thought it's a
King
cop
John.
out. King John. Sorry.
King
John
John. No,
played as King
John
John,
played as
and
Prince
we
John.
were-
I know he didn't.
We were pretty
I was
tough on the
I was one turn away from winning.
I feel like you have
Ross
to bully
used the-
Prince John.
the,
if you
Evil
don't-
Queen.
Evil Queen.
Had to brew poison me
Kill
out,
Snow
so
White.
I put Snow White.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of like finding Snow White right away and trying to play it.
Oh.
And we told him to hide
It's
it.
like, no, don't put her out. It's like,
Don't help
I don't
him.
know what I'm doing.
I think I would have won faster as Hades if people had actually faded me, but nobody faded me, and I couldn't get stuff out, so I couldn't burn through my
Because you
deck
probably
fast
had to
enough.
get
Yeah.
Hercules out. No, Zeus.
You have to get 3
Titans.
Titans to Mount Olympus and have them there at the start of your turn.
But you
Not
can only
tracked.
move in like one space.
All right,
at a
y'all.
time.
Remember those story?
Sorry.
What has drawn such a
Yeah,
creature
it is.
here, far beyond the reach of any orc stronghold? Its armor bore resemblance of that of Mount Graham,
I love
but
it.
far to the north does
Sorry.
that mountain stand. A dark alliance has been formed, indeed, for such a creature to be summoned here. You must find tracks leading to the enemy's lair to continue. Searching the surrounding area will yield the clues and tracks you need. So
oh gosh.
we have to look around and find the tracks.
So we have to get
Can
over
I,
there
can, I,
first.
can I look here?
Yeah.
So search.
'Cause this
Objective
is a
updated.
search tool.
Find the clues to locate the hidden lair. Tracks needed 3.
But I still have one more action.
You do.
Okay.
Where are you going?
You could search up top. but I mean,
Moving
I'm
out?
guessing
Well, no,
it
because
is.
You
you'd have
won't
to
make
move and then search.
Oh yeah.
So he should probably move.
So I
and
can,
then-
but I can move 2 spaces, right?
No, just one because you took that shot.
No, but you
move.
travel
He can
is
have
still,
two.
is
He
still
can
2
travel
spaces.
Oh,
So I
okay.
could technically go here.
I would.
Which I think I will.
You do it.
Give me that.
Okay, so we're
Gimme.
exploring that tile. Okay.
A wild boar, Snipsy.
So you gain 1 inspiration. There's nothing
From the
worthwhile.
tile or in general?
Just
No, you
whatever
read
when you
it.
get
Okay,
when you
yeah,
get
okay.
explore becomes your
I'll take
inspiration.
another one.
Okay. So
Okay.
who wants to go next?
I'll search this.
Now I can move to and search then.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 actions.
Faint as a whisper, this air smells familiar. Breathing deep, you try to place
You
where
don't
you
jump
know the
yourself.
scent from. Test your wit. If you are a hobbit, add 2 successes now.
So let me do
Test
that.
your wit, Gimli.
No, it says if you would test wit
Use my
to negate.
Oh, to negate. So that's only when you're being
That's
attacked.
only an attack. Okay. So when you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all fates to successes.
Ooh, that's good. Take it.
So
That's good.
it's a basic. You have it.
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
one of these.
hey, look at that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can discard that to get 1 success.
So you got 1
That's
success.
enough.
Okay. We'll see. You cannot quite place where you
Gosh,
smelled the
dang it.
scent before,
Gimli, you're an idiot.
but it is quite pleasant and eases your spirit. Gain 1 inspiration, then discard the search token.
Good
Now,
pass.
sometimes if you search something and you don't pass the test, it still doesn't go away. You need somebody else to come do it. That's happened before. Cool.
My turn.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna go here and search. I want to know.
1, 2,
Search.
and you're searching.
Oh, I didn't move.
Oh.
1, 2. There we
There
go. Now it's
Off of my
I know.
space.
You
A
wanna know
tangle
what?
of thick bushes looms here.
Oh,
Search. As you near the thicket, you realize the bushes are brimming with dark, lush blackberries. Oh, these would make a tasty treat.
You are such a hobbit.
I'm just like take honey, some sweetness.
You're like a tiny little bear.
Test your agility, and
My
2 of them
agility.
you need 2 successes.
Okay.
And
How agile.
I know that because it says test, and it has the agility sign, and then a 2. So
1,
whatever your test
2.
attribute is, which in his case is what? 3.
Oh no! How many successes do I
You
need?
need 2.
Cool. I'll do it. I'll spend my 2.
He wants them berries.
I want my berries.
Okay.
He's gonna give him the trots.
You pass. You deftly pluck berries from between the thorny brambles, filling your cloak with more than you can eat in a meal. You and any other heroes collectively gain 3 inspiration.
So we each
This
get.
is-
No, so you get 3 and you distribute them as you will.
Oh, cool. I'm what you call burglar.
So, you want all 3 of them.
those are mine.
That's-
I can only carry 3 anyway, and I have 2. So
I can have 5. So
What do you have?
I have 2.
So that's gone.
Tanner has 1.
So I'm just gonna.
he
can
can
play us
guard
all.
himself.
That's fine.
He's fine. He's gonna die anyway. So
So actually, I'm gonna move twice.
Are you gonna rest?
So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then I'm gonna do 1, 2.
Nice.
And come down here, gain that inspiration.
see, he didn't need my
Explore that.
inspiration. He got it.
Sure.
He ran away from you. You are so far away from the rest of us. You're gonna end up dead.
He's
I'm
foraging
really
for
nervous
There's
about
a
it.
search thing here, and that's it.
Those
Now-
were poison berries.
Now, because we made it to the next bit, and you know you said at 15 bad things happen.
But we
they
got
start
rid of
over.
them.
So it starts over.
well,
Well,
it
we'll
doesn't.
see.
It shouldn't progress.
Actually, no, because it's still at 15. Something bad happens, but I thought if we do our objective, it helps. But
well,
apparently
maybe
not.
we'll find out.
Well,
at the
it
end of the
doesn't mean
round.
it'll go down, but it doesn't mean that the threat will go up
Hopefully
necessarily.
Well,
You'll have
we'll
to see. Progress it and see what
That's
happens.
Here
the
we
end of the
go.
action phase. So we are moving into the shadow phase. The shadow deepens. The hope yet endures. Threat increases by 11.
Oh no, guys.
We have surpassed our threshold. From a
I
nearby
love it.
tree
We did
line,
so
you
well.
hear the warble of an unfamiliar bird.
I
Then,
know myself.
without further warning, arrows whistle through the air around you. Each hero tests agility,
Oh no.
and you need 2 to succeed.
2 to
So-
succeed.
Each hero who fails suffers 2 face down damage.
So mine
gosh.
says decrease your agility by 1 if you would test anything else to negate.
Literally anything. else.
Cool. I succeeded twice.
I succeeded twice.
So did
I
I!
have to test my agility, right?
Yeah, because
And you
But I
lose one,
have
don't you?
you only get 1. Then.
So I can.
Die.
better be a.
Or-
pass.
But there's those ones with
You're
like the double
short, so it
face.
just whizzes over your head.
But you
I
should already
mean,
use the. I don't know that there's 2.
Oh, there are there.
We'll see. We'll see. It's not.
But we
It's
have
not.
Wait,
inspiration.
what
My
if it's your
lazy.
fear? It
No,
could-
my fear is.
Oh,
already
nice.
there.
Okay, cool.
So I've already used 3 of my
It's
4
a success.
A success, but you don't get 2.
I can't get 2
Physically
unless
not
I can
possible.
turn these in for a success.
No, they gotta be traded
No.
for a fate.
So there's not like a you negate 1 of them, you still suffer 2 face down damage. Do you have
Block
anything
enemy?
that negates anything like that?
No.
Face
Now, what do
down
they say?
damage.
Oh, wait, it does say face down no matter what.
Yep.
That's nice.
So when do we actually get to use the text on these cards?
Which card?
When you hold
prepare
them.
them.
So when you scout them, then you can prepare them.
So, like right now,
Berries.
I have one that I didn't use.
Uh-oh.
Ladies.
We got ruffians again.
Of course.
Watch them be near me.
Next time
So back there
we
picking
do a
berries.
D&D campaign, I'm going to play as a female character
Oh,
that just
is that
does
really where they're at?
that just does Grenda from Gravity Falls voice the entire time.
Ah.
Oh, ladies.
Uh-oh.
I hate to say it, but I think these boys may be too hot.
What? Maybe I'll for me.
Berries. Have you not watched Gravity Falls?
Only some of it.
First of all,
I've never seen it.
What?
learn, live, and love Brenda.
They watch it on repeat.
We do.
It's hilarious.
Oh, that's fun. Is that on my tile?
Oh!
That's why I said you can't go off by yourself. You
Y'all
dirty little habit.
abandoned me.
We are
No, we-
progressing.
I
this
got,
way.
but I got
Hey,
berries.
hey,
I
Mr.
got
Isolation.
Look at my berries.
I would rather not.
Let's not look at berries.
All right, so reset your
They're
deck.
kind of blue,
Why are they
My
blue?
blueberries?
black.
Hopefully not black.
Why are your berries
Preferably-
blue?
Do I? If I procured one, I shuffle that back in too.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
crap.
reset the deck.
Aww.
I didn't even get to use my procured card. Prepared, procured,
Procured
proceeded.
just makes it sound like you found it on the side.
I did.
I'm gonna procure this.
I procured the card.
Absconded with this. Your brim is bumping into me.
I got my big hat.
Okay.
You don't know where that thing's been.
I know. It's like
In that back room,
covered in
whoever's there.
brown stuff.
I painted it.
He painted it.
He wears it while he's painting.
It's to protect his beautiful skin.
Is that your Charizard hat?
No, that was a top hat.
I can't remember things like that. That'd be a really good Charizard hat.
It would be a different Charizard hat if
It
it
would
was
be
like.
a Charizard hat.
Ah, I'm doing it. Charizard. That's so cool.
Charizard.
Charizard. Oh, definitely need a tail.
What if he's like a really long like train Charizard?
It's just gonna be Tanner with this hat on in a Charizard onesie.
I'm gonna go home and search up some fanfic of
Charizard.
medieval Pokemon.
Now wait, what's happening?
I'm not really.
Do we draw our two then?
Gotta rack 'em all.
Ye must procure them all. Ye. What are we doing?
The old Pokemon constabulary.
I was seeing how to provoke because Bilbo,
It's a
you're gonna
moat
need
Pokemon.
to provoke to get out of there, unless you're gonna defeat them all by yourself.
Okay, so I have the two that I've got. And
So, I mean, you don't have to go first. We could come back and try to attack them.
or can I just run?
You can just run, but
Run!
you're gonna have to provoke him, and then when you exit the space, you're gonna have to provoke
both of them.
No.
them. Every time you exit a space
You
that
can only take 3 damage
Yeah, I'm weak.
weekly.
But
okay.
did you scout 2 already?
Yeah, scout 2.
Okay.
And at the start of my turn, I may discard this skill to scout 2 and then gain 1 inspiration for each aid, food, or song card in my player. So
Aid, food, or song.
I don't know. Are you guys can say no to coming back to help me? So I just need to know if I'm getting out of here.
I feel like the threat will increase if we don't start getting rid of them.
Yeah, need to shoot them.
So I can move 2 and I can
We're
attack,
clean.
right?
Yeah. So you can like get in there. Do you want me to go first and try to fight, or
Well, you're in kind of a bad situation because
I gotta fight the guy sitting in this type? Huh?
even if you move out of that space, you're still in a space that's got them.
And I gotta
So
provoke them
would
to
you
leave.
like for us to try and clear the other ones out?
I wouldn't mind it. But let's let the arrow guy go first because he gets 5, and then he can not be with
If
them.
I get 2 successes, I get 6 hits.
Oh, go ahead. Take it away.
Or if I get 1 success, I get 2 hits and a sunder. Which
So you move in there.
Get in there.
1, 2.
Thank you for my tanks. Thank you for my tanks. Oh my goodness.
And also, I
My
have
tanks.
ready defense, which is discard to prevent 2 damage. Or what's the little? What is that symbol?
That's a fear.
Or fear for a hero in your space. when you test to negate damage or fear, add 1 success. Okay. So I feel like I'm actually in a decent place. So
Anybody
I will,
watching? Anybody watching?
No,
That's okay.
I'm not even watching anymore because my battery's almost done.
me too. That's why
I
there's
wonder
no
how
way
much
watching it.
battery this app takes.
Quite a bit. It runs John's phone down all the time. Okay, so I am going to attack. So I attack with my might.
Okay.
After you attack, you may
Step
place
out of
1
bounds.
card from the test on top of your deck. Oh, I didn't do that last time. 1, 2. So I could turn one of these in to give myself an additional success. So that's 2 attacks for 6 hits.
Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocks that one out and adds 1 hit to the other ruffian.
Nice.
Since
So,
I attacked, I place
fly.
the 1 card back on top of my deck.
So, but first, so remove 1 ruffian. Thank you.
Boom.
But it's going to ask, can the enemy attack?
They can.
Dodge.
So it will take 2 damage, but might would negate. So test your
Test.
Which I know I have 1 because I got to put 1 back on top of my
Okay.
deck. And then how many?
whatever your might is, which is 4.
How many successes does she need?
Yeah. So you just negate 1
And
for every
I
success.
can, when I test to negate damage, I can add 1 success if I use this.
So then
So
you
take
negate
nothing.
both of them. Cool.
That's strong. I like
So
that.
that you moved, you attacked, and that ends your turn.
Let's get down to
So now what do we want to do?
That's too much. That's too much in sync. I need to slow it down.
I'll be Donny Osmond.
Oh, I want to be Donny Osmond. He was on the Masked Singer.
Nobody wants to
So-
be Donny Osmond.
It's
Donny
really up to
Osmond didn't
you.
want to be
He
Donny
did the
Osmond.
same.
That's why he put a mask on.
That's why I put a mask on you. He's like, this isn't going so well in my career. Let me try to hide and see if it does
I
better.
think
So I can't get over there to attack. I'm too far.
No. So
So
you
you
should
could
probably
just
wait.
go search this. Because we still got to find our
Or
trail.
maybe
I'd rather
we
come
should
here.
finish attacking this and he can go west.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Adam,
wanna
maybe
go?
you should move
And I'll see what I
forward
can
and then
clear out.
see if you can kill this guy.
So should I move into that space?
I wouldn't. I would just.
I would
Well,
move here, and you can attack, and then if you need to, you can then move again. You can take your second move.
You
Maybe
can split up.
Maybe I don't need to be over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
How far away?
Because you might be able to
Range.
do this, kill him, and then move
Move
back.
back.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Like
I'll get out of the way.
Alright.
I'm helping you out.
Test my agility, please. Uh-oh. Well, it's 2 successes right there.
1. How many does he need? 4?
It's if you want 2 successes, it gets 5 hits.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, what did you do? Okay.
Yeah, he's 4.
Now, you could use your 1, and then you would kill it.
When I test agility, I may discard this skill to add 1
There you go.
success.
Do that.
Boom, there you go. And then
So
6
two
nasty.
successes.
So he does 5 hits.
Which he only has 4 hit points, but we're gonna hit him 5 times anyway.
Overkill.
Remove 1 ruffian, you or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
That's you. Now, did you get your inspiration for killing him?
I didn't get one.
I think it's whenever you kill an enemy group. So like he's alone, so I think you might get it, but
I'm so sorry.
he wasn't dead yet.
Adam took the loot.
All right.
As per
Jenny,
you.
here you go.
No.
It says nearby hero. You only have 1. Suck it up.
Is she nearby?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's off 1.
So then, do you want
Okay, so I actually have things I can do
to
here.
provoke?
I-
Hey, look, we helped you out.
Thank
we
you.
cleared the way.
Now, I could either roll
Now
away,
give me your
or should I kill him? So, before I interact,
He has 5 hit points and 1 armor.
Oh, pierce that.
I could pierce it.
He's got a
I could fight twice. Before I interact, look at the top card of my deck. If it's Leaf, I gain 1 inspiration. It's
Jeez.
not.
Did you say if it's beef you gave?
No, it's
one?
Leaf.
Okay.
I like
Okay, it's not. But also at the start of my turn, I may discard this card and scout the first 2 and gain 1 inspiration for each aid, food, or song.
Oh.
Aid, food, or song.
And
What kind of card is that?
A Simple Desire by Bilbo Baggins.
It's a Bilbo card?
It's a Bilbo card.
A simple desire by Bill. It sounds like the worst cover band ever.
A simple
Okay.
desire.
Simple desire.
I just
want Middle Earth breakfast version. And
then second breakfast.
11 Z's. And Adam's just in the background throwing apples at you.
I laughed so hard I couldn't even think about it.
Was it a pure or piddle?
What are these cards? 1, 2, 3.
Where are you
4,
getting
5,
them
6.
from?
Where are these? Where are they just?
What are
No,
they?
these are the other ones
Okay.
that we
so-
don't need.
Okay.
Don't touch those.
Oh, I put mine way over there, so I wouldn't be tempted.
I just didn't know what they were.
Like the ring. Oh,
Look at.
this hat is hot, yo. Well,
So take off.
Nobody made you
Like-
wear it.
That was all you.
I felt like you guys were.
Is that
pressuring
what
me.
he's like every time you cosplay at a con?
You're not a wizard.
Am I?
So hot.
Why did I do that?
That's what he's like every episode.
No,
He comes in with this idea and he's like, "This is gonna be great. I
Guys,
love it.
guys,
I'm gonna do it."
You should.
I'm
When I
Parasite
had that
headband.
Naruto headband, I'm like, this hurts. But if I take it off, there's a big red band now stuck in my head.
Guys,
Alright,
what
I'm
you
very
need to do-
menopausal. And it's always so hot.
Okay.
I'm not, but
I get what. I mean, I get what you're
What
coming
you
from.
need to do
I'm
is you
gonna
need to
fight.
make sure your
Do it.
costume is big enough to have like
a fan.
a fan in
Like
your
a
helmet.
Snorlax.
1,
Yes,
2.
like you would be in a
3,
newspaper.
Also,
Four.
people could sleep on you.
Oh, good.
Mascot.
Okay.
That's a way to make new friends.
So
All right, what are you doing, Bilba?
I'm fighting. I use one of my inspirations.
How
So I
many
hit
cards do you need?
4.
Okay.
I
He
got
gets
this card, this one.
17.
So I do 3 hits and a pierce.
Ooh, okay. That's your first attack.
Yes.
Nice. So the armor goes back on, huh?
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Oh, it attacks the his actual hit points, not his armor.
Well, pierce
Oh,
means
oh,
that it goes.
pierce.
It negates
It-
armor.
Right. Good
Can
point.
enemy
I'm done.
attack? Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, so your wit would negate, but otherwise you get 1 damage and 2 fear.
So my wit negates it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
How smart are you?
4. So
You're not. I mean, not 2 shabs. I'm a 2. So
1. Oh God.
Are you like super strong? though?
3,
I'm
4,
all muscle.
and I can succeed twice. So I succeeded twice.
So
So it negated 2. So which one do you want? A fear or a damage?
I'll take the fear.
yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
So you would read that, and it might not affect anything, or it might.
It's not a good idea.
Flip this card face down.
So it just adds to your tally. So
You're
now
piddled.
you're gonna move.
No, I'm gonna fight.
Ah!
I will fight.
You're gonna fight him again. Okay. He's got 2 hit
It's
points
like watching Mortal Kombat right
with
now.
Here we
1
go.
piece of armor.
Success. Failure. Failure. Failure.
No, inspiration yourself.
Success. I hit for 3 with Pierce.
1, 2, 3
I
with
believe
Pierce.
he's dead.
He's
He's
super
dead, Jim.
Regret that. I should take that back.
Remove 1 Orc Hunter. You or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
me.
I have a problem, Adam.
Oh, you're
You ate
out.
the whole bag.
That's not true. I
One
helped.
left.
Well, give it here.
You're gonna have to eat it.
Okay, so now it's my
I
turn.
can't eat odds. You know that.
I'm going to
It's my neurosis.
move.
Let's just say if Jenny were in the Hunger Games, the
In
odds would
here.
never be in her favor.
It's true. I don't like odds.
I'm going to explore this.
The volume
Never
in my-
tell me the odds.
The volume in my car is always on an even number or 5.
Whenever she eats
5 is allowable.
jelly beans
What's in
or
the middle?
Skittles or
One of
M&Ms, she always separates the colors and then makes sure that they're even amounts.
It's true. People at my work think I'm completely weird. I think it's normal.
Stop. But,
It's normal for me.
You know what normal is? Grabbing a handful and shoving it in your mouth.
Like a savage?
Yeah. Or just like literally take the
Double
bag and
hair
just like
attitude.
lean back.
But
let it
what
go.
if the flavors don't go together?
Wait, do we say Skittles or do we say M&Ms?
No, he said jelly
And
beans.
I'm gonna
Jelly
say-
bean Skittles or M&Ms.
Okay, jelly bean Skittles, maybe. M&Ms.
M&Ms, it doesn't matter, but I will pair them according to color. And
That
still
was-
you
make
also
sure that I
don't like
have
the dark?
evens. No,
Okay.
make sure I have evens. If John is feeling like super weird or like he wants me to hate him that day, he'll come over and just take one of something of mine because he knows I already have it divided out into evens. And he will, or
The
what's
glares
even
are
worse, he'll come over and I'll have 4 of something because I like multiples of 2, so like
Yeah,
2, 4, 8, 16, 32. If I eat a sandwich, guaranteed I eat it in 16 bites, just in case you were wondering.
16.
So now, let's say you've miscalculated.
I don't.
No.
Oh no!
You get to 15. You still have a lot of sandwich to go.
Oh,
You
no, no,
just, Like,
No, then I'll just make sure it's evens from then on out.
Okay, I was like, you just like
It's
this
not
is
like
it.
a hard and
It's
fast.
You do that
bite.
by-
I was like,
you
I
do that
have
with
no
pizza too? Like I've got to know.
Have you ever watched me cut Ian's pizza? So like when Ian wants a piece of pizza cut, like with pizza cutter, I cut off 2 small pieces on the bottom, and then I cut off 2 more big rows, and then I cut the bigger
Down
rows
the
and
middle.
back down the middle. So he ends up with 6 pieces, and then he likes to have a solid crust. Otherwise, I cut the crust too because I'm crazy. But that's
So what did you do?
Well, while you guys are talking about
I'm passing it
Jen's-
on to my kids and trying not to.
It's just unpacking her demons.
I emptied
It's
my
your
purse
fear.
out all over the table.
I have explored this region, which the app told me is moist and prime for tracks.
This
A dude.
It might not have said moist.
in my head it said.
I searched this token,
Is it like a brownie or a cake?
and
Stop.
it was on unlevel
mix the
footing,
brownies.
and I had the chance of slipping over the tracks and messing them up. But I had 1 success, and I used 1 inspiration to gain a 2nd success. Halfway down the steep slope, the mud gives way beneath you, keeping your footing. You slide down with care and come to rest beside the tracks. They are heavy and wide, large for a man's. Strange though it may be, it appears a large number of orcs have traveled through this way.
Nope.
Discard this token.
Nope.
Cool. So that's the end of our game. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on 4 Geeks by Geeks.
You cast your gaze deeper into the wild. Perhaps the remaining thieves in their alleys from Mount Graham are hiding in those hills.
The hills have eyes.
Oh, it unlocked more tiles.
Who's the
I'm like
wording?
the guy from Pan's Labyrinth.
If we cast our gaze deeper into the
I'm
forest,
jealous.
is there some sort of theater in there?
Did you see Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah,
Anybody
but
else
Doug
have
Jones.
I-
Yeah,
okay.
I said Doug Jones
206
because that's he does it, and he's amazing.
That like okay,
Found
so I
it.
usually don't like horror, but I loved that movie. I feel like because it was in subtitles, so I spent most of my time reading the subtitles.
So that goes up here.
Like this,
Sorry,
or
you
like-
have no frame of reference. So I'm just gonna.
You are the
this.
worst at puzzles.
I can't see.
Did you
I know,
fail
that's what I'm
kindergarten?
saying.
Right there.
No frame
Yeah.
of reference.
How did you know?
I feel like I don't like where
It's
these
like-
holes are. There should be stuff there, unless
Okay,
it's like a
look
little
for-
mountain.
300
Can I
A.
jump this gap? I feel like I'm a hobbit,
That
but
was
you know, to be
You're
fair,
pretty agile.
I am agile.
Agility.
Agility. My agility is
300
high. Have you guys really like looked at these? They're kind of pretty.
They are.
I mean,
Excuse me.
Fantasy Flight does a good job with their art, just in general. Did they do Forbidden Stars too? Is that Fantasy Flight? 'Cause I feel
not
like that
Fantasy.
was.
Probably. I think.
Wait,
That feels like.
There you go. All I know is it
Can we
took
cross
us
in?
8 hours to play that game.
It's all connected.
Oh,
And I
nice.
didn't die a little bit.
Yeah, if they ever want you to play Forbidden Stars
Up to
for this
3
one,
of
I am
5
sick that
A.
week.
I am not here.
No, it's a Warhammer game.
Found it.
But it's not fantasy.
Oh, it is
Published by-
Fantasy Flight. It is a yeah.
It's
No.
published by
Published by
Now Warhammer is getting like a video game, aren't they?
Warhammer. Does have a video. game.
I mean, it does have video game.
like
70
everywhere.
video games.
Many.
Okay. That's
And-
all of those.
Is
So
this supposed to
those-
go here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all get those.
How dare you?
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of travels. I
Okay.
feel like they're gonna be right here, so we might as well just go.
I feel like we bit
You
off more
compare
than
the
we
information
chewed.
you have discovered with what you already know of the region.
You're never
Seeing
gonna
no
compare, it's
signs of the
fine.
lair, you begin to surmise where the lair may be and continue your hunt. Lore increases by 1, tracks needed 2 because I found some.
Here's the thing. I feel like
It's still here.
the guy who's like level 1 playing World of Warcraft with like a bunch of level 50s is kind of like hanging around in back.
No,
and then
it's
we
okay.
Get,
We're just gonna pull you through the dungeon with us, and you
Exactly.
can get all the
the dungeon's
Fine.
done, and I get there, I'm like,
No,
"Loot."
okay, first of all, if you're level 1, you're not in a dungeon.
So we've all
Can't get
gone,
in
right?
until 16.
Yeah, level 5 maybe.
We've all gone.
Yes.
Yes,
I
fought,
went,
fought.
Found the
You
tracks,
were-
remember, while you guys were
Shuffle.
playing with
While we were
orcs?
killing things and
Talking about
murdering.
OCD, color combinations.
So-
And
We
you
are-
did a good job murdering them.
Thank you. As a hobbit, that should have never happened.
I don't know.
Ah,
Did you see
Threat
Mary and
increases by
Pippin kill people?
15.
What
so
I
we reached
remember
a new
is they
threshold.
sang
Almost done.
really well.
An elderly crow,
And he
perched in the
sang
shadow
really
of
well.
a
I still
dying
still
elm,
sometimes.
watches you with malicious intelligence. Its incessant cries grow louder and shriller until it erupts into flight and streaks over your head, followed by the cries
I'm
of
not on board. with
more
you.
dangerous foes.
I've seen birds.
Wait, malicious intelligence?
Did you mean
Angry
intent,
crow.
or did it say
That
Malicious-
bears you ill will.
We'll never know.
Malicious intent, I get it. Yeah, malicious intent,
Uh-oh.
I get.
Malicious intelligence.
So
it
now
just
we
means
got-
that it's
okay.
something that's really smart that doesn't like you.
That's right.
I hear where you're coming from on that one,
3/4 of
Ryder.
this table has malicious
Hey,
intelligence
spam.
towards me.
She sent me. I had
So-
somebody take some pics at Premier Arts tonight.
That's a
because
lot
I
of
couldn't
things.
either.
I had a.
Wow. Thought we weren't going to bring our home life or work life into our home life. Tanner?
Well, it's blowing up my phone, so
Okay.
That's fine. It's cool.
It's cool. Fine. We're not playing a game. We talk about what you're doing.
goodness.
Yeah. How much do we take? Insanity wise here.
Oh,
wait,
what are
we-
these little rat people?
They
What
are
is this?
Things
Goblin Scouts.
Oh, awesome.
Here's my thought process. Let's leave.
Should we run away?
Let's go back to Hobbiton and have a pint and wait for this all to blow over.
I feel like if we just let the problem happen and we don't talk about it, we'll leave it. Oh, there's so many.
Oh no.
We're having a
What
problem,
did you do?
right? He's having a problem.
Oh no.
Tanner broke
They're
the
in
game.
your space.
This is the tutorial, folks.
How do
Why is the tutorial so hard?
we didn't pick properly?
Hey, remember that time when we were playing that one game and we were like, hey, don't worry, we're ready for a level 5, and then we got our butts handed to us, and even when we were sure we were right, we were still completely wrong, and we never figured out where we went wrong. Did you play that one with us?
What was that like?
Yeah.
We were playing Mansions of Madness with Ross and Andre.
No.
It was bad.
So we need to go in and save him.
I feel like Adam can
Oh
take
crap!
himself
That's
out.
me.
Reset your deck and
Ah!
save it
Okay, I reset my deck already, so good there.
Oh no.
Oh, I could have spent an inspiration to avoid that fear. That's okay though.
So we still need 2 tracks, and that's the main objective.
And then we'll be done. I think we can find these 2 tracks. We'll be good.
No, that's not true.
Let me hope. Okay. Leave hope.
Darkness
In
grows,
my
but
life.
hope
Hello,
endures.
darkness, my old
You look like you haven't even moved from the beginning of the game.
He hasn't.
He's never left this tile.
I'm a
That's why he's still
homebody.
level 1.
Okay. My fear is isolation, and you're leaving.
That's why he went off by himself.
I think my fear.
deserve to be alone.
Let me have my honeycombs and berries in peace.
I
He's
want-
just
They're
sitting in
my
the
only
corner like,
friends now.
I just want to
shoving
make
it
you a
in his
nice
face.
pie.
honey,
Go help.
honey just
I'll have a
dripping
honey
down
berry
his
pie, please.
neck.
What am I?
What am I?
Okay.
Mom.
Please just carry me.
He's using the berries like lipstick, crying in the mirror.
You're a pretty girl.
Crazy.
This is why nobody's watching.
This is why I never get invited anywhere.
Okay.
All right.
That's because you usually haven't showered.
Do we need to prepare one, or can we put them both back?
You don't need to. You can put them both back.
Okay.
I feel like
Cool.
you're projecting right now.
Does anybody else need anything else to
Hold it.
drink?
Yeah, if you want to give me a voltage, that'd be cool. And we'll go without you.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to fight this. Can you control the app?
Eric says I'm a little late to your conversation, but yes, you can play Gloomhaven. So he's watching. No, Eric, we're playing with you. Like, we're coming to your house. We'll play Gloomhaven. You want anything else?
I didn't bring any more Coke. Yeah, I can do this.
I've got Mountain Dew.
Okay. I
I will be up all night. So no.
will also be up all night. Go and give me a voltage. I'm going to die.
You need anything?
My
Water?
heart's on the
Sure.
soul.
Water?
Sure.
Water, please.
Water?
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should help Adam. Right? That's the
I
theory?
can actually, once per round during my turn, I spend an inspiration to move 1 space without provoking. So
So you could get away.
I could get away. Should I do that?
I think so.
I have 2 inspirations, so I'm
Because
spending
then
one
you could, like,
to shoot things.
yeah.
So I could attack twice, actually.
Yeah. And not have a problem.
So yeah, let me do that, and then you guys come to my rescue.
Are you ready?
Just un memento.
Look, if we've been doing it wrong, it's too late at this point.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's
Asterisk.
just- I
Just saying.
Chill, Robinson. Eric and I are watching. Hello.
hello. Okay. So who's going first?
He is, because he's going to try to
Okay,
slay
do
me.
what you gotta do. Now shoot him in the face.
1. Nice. Oof. Oof.
Oof, Buzz's girlfriend.
I mean, you could do 2 damage. And just
What did you prepare?
Nothing. I put this on top.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bing. So the question is,
Do we spend it now or do we wait? Hold
do
on.
we spend it now, or do we wait and see?
Well,
what
we're coming in
happens
to
down
help.
later?
Maybe just take the 2. 'cause
Okay.
You can't
Yeah,
even take
so
damage.
Do what you
Add
can.
2 hits.
Wait, which ones are these?
We're on tile 203A.
That's not how it does it.
Where did you get the
Think-
cardigan?
It's not.
Oh, do you click on one of those guys?
I do. Give me one sec.
203A.
So there's
T.
I think
2 goblins.
yes, 2 goblin scouts.
Anybody dead?
So how much damage did you do?
2. And they have armor.
Do you have pierce or anything?
No.
Oh, cancel.
Gracias. Ooh. I'm gonna smash this water.
Okay,
Jill
you
Robinson
did
says she's
2
watching right away.
damage.
Who says?
Can
Jill
the
Robinson.
enemy attack?
Cool.
No.
Okay. Is that
So-
your whole turn?
No,
Oh, you
because
can attack.
I use an inspiration to vote.
Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4. So now I will use this
Right.
to do 5 points of damage.
Nice. Good move. Good move. I can't see it.
All right. Good answer. Good answer. All right.
remove 1 goblin scout. Continue.
You're welcome.
I know they cannot attack.
You're welcome, me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Save myself.
Where's that popcorn?
Over here in the bucket.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
make
get
it.
Go fish.
Wait a minute. What? I'm sorry. I come from a generation where there's only one color of Mountain Dew.
Oh, so this
I
is
have
probably-
3 up
Because we're
there.
so much older than him.
Liberty Brew.
Shut up. Yeah. You are.
You're like,
young
what,
and
29?
virile. Yeah.
Did you just say?
You did say virile.
Look, I'm just gonna move because I
Just gonna
can't do
drink
anything.
my water.
So, cool.
So 1, 2. Are you gonna move again?
And that's your one action.
Oh, what?
Now you have another action. You want to move again?
And then do nothing.
If you move, you're going to provoke somebody.
That's fine, probably. So if I go 3, 4,
Yeah.
You provoke him first.
okay, 3.
Yeah, stay there and provoke him.
So how stale is this stuff?
Not that bad.
See, the one bad thing about
Got
this
some
app,
chew to it.
Yeah, it's got some give.
You're really gonna work for that buttery flavor.
It's got a little push.
If you suck on it enough.
Oh boy.
Gross. Please don't suck on the popcorn. I feel like that's a whole new level of bachelorhood.
okay, a goblin grabs you and pulls you close. Ooh, the stink of its breath is overpowering.
You're getting manhandled by a goblin.
What is it?
He's gonna make me
Spirit-
go.
You
So
can
if you
negate
spend
it.
all your inspiration, ha! You don't have to discard it.
One, 2, 3. I want to spend my inspirations. Cool. So I got 2 successes.
Yeah. Okay. So then you want to keep moving?
4.
Excuse me, that was a teeny bird.
Your turn.
So I can
1, 2 fight.
1, 2. I'm gonna fight him. He looks like a likely.
I would have fought, but
I can discard the skill to attack and add 2 hits.
This is the same one.
not as full
But I
touch.
might.
This is good Mountain Dew.
1.
I was alive. when I had it.
Raspberry citrus flavor.
I love voltage.
Fun.
This
Holy crap!
this is the
Okay,
one I
so I have
voted
to
for.
spend these 2 to get
A success.
2 hits. I hit him for.
6.
Wait. How much health does he have? 5.
5 and
You
1
hit him
armor.
for 6.
So if you hit him for 6, you
I actually hit him for 8.
Overkill.
And then I can place 1 card from the text on the top of my discard if I want.
Remove 1 goblin scout. You or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
I take that.
Ooh, I need that back.
I do too.
I don't have a knee.
I don't either.
Have you already gone this round?
But hang on. If he can't he give it back to us?
Can you give it to adjacent people?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm adjacent.
So yeah,
you
good
are
to know.
not.
That's fine.
Yeah. Everything's coming at me.
Am I the only one that hasn't gone yet? Or have you gone?
Millhouse. Yes.
We're gonna die.
So the start of your turn,
Cool.
hero.
Can't. Come on.
Oh wait, hero in your space.
They're not in your space.
No,
It's
for
okay.
the inspiration.
It's fine. We'll
It's
just
fine.
asterisk.
It's fine. No, keep it. Keep it.
I feel guilted now.
Okay, so what if you
They
did
tended.
1, 2, 3, 4 and uncovered what's there in store?
All 4 of those, or both those? Yeah, good. I'm curious. That might be a track, or maybe it was just talking about the one I uncovered.
Are these? Is this one in this space and
That's-
these 2 in
yep,
this space?
yep.
Okay.
I mean, I would just do that plan instead of uncover. It gives me
1,
inspiration.
2, 3.
Wait, what?
That's my second move. That's his 1 again. And there's a search token in there.
Okay.
Eyeball.
Now, you can't search because you're in the middle of your move.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I
would
go in.
you either go up or you go.
Let's go up.
Okay. So here's the other inspiration. How many more of these can you have? One more. Okay.
Actually, I can hold 5.
I know you can have one more after that.
The
Hog.
search token in the upper right one.
Upper right. Which right? My right. Your
Upper right. Yep. And one in the bottom one that I'm in.
I'm upset.
I'm mad about it.
Okay.
Why?
So we all went.
We did.
Who's ready to die?
He's a day to die.
All right. So now they're going to start coming at us.
Oh, neat.
This is one thing that I might say about the app. So it tells this group, to move at somebody, but it doesn't help me understand which group
Oh, what
is
does
which.
it say?
I just feel like
It
this
says that group of goblins, which it could be this one. It's the 3, so it's this one.
You got a 3, 2, and 1. So yeah.
So they must not ever group them the same.
It probably gives you a color to put with them, so that you
The
can
game
mark
doesn't.
it.
That's okay. So we move these 3 towards us then?
Unless they're banners.
So move.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's colors, so that you can mark the.
Banners.
Oh, Tanners.
Yeah.
You gotta use the banners.
And they move them to attack Bilbo or closest hero.
Oh, great.
I
cool.
see.
They move 2.
So
Either way.
1, 2 is gonna.
They're
be
not
6.
gonna hit anybody.
Yeah.
It won't be close enough.
Those little fun things.
Okay. So now does everybody move 2 or just them?
So
So
they
far,
move
just
to-
them. So no
to
target.
it. So
So that's
Yeah.
is that the red group? Are you not gonna
Well,
use the
the-
banner?
That's the
they're
group that
only
has
red
3.
because they're highlighted right now.
So no target.
So then they're going to move 4 spaces towards the closest hero.
What?
So they move to me.
They move again.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can't attack, then they just keep moving. So then, yeah.
I just assumed
But they don't attack still. They just, now they're
But no,
much
for
closer.
them to leave, they have to provoke. Or you have to provoke for you to leave.
Did we already finish our round? Because I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
write that.
So now this guy attacks Bilbo
Only me?
or closest hero.
Which is me.
You.
Her.
So move 2.
I mean, die.
I had to stop and kill that one.
So now it attacks. It attacks you for 1.
Oh crap! Was I supposed to reset my deck?
Oh,
No,
Right.
yeah, don't reset your deck yet.
Whoops.
Because that happens during the
That's-
rally
I didn't
phase.
prepare.
To be fair, they're probably not going to come get me.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, but
that happens during the rally phase, which is right after shadow phase. So
asterisk.
Asterisk.
Just
And the best part is we're
I'm
learning.
pulling out.
We're learning
Tastes
with
like-
you.
trolley worms.
Oh, yummy.
It's really sweet. Might be too sweet.
So what do I test to avoid?
Might.
Might.
You only need 1 success.
Do you know what
Get it.
makes it American other than the name Liberty?
Eagles.
All the corn syrup that's in it.
1 success.
Indiana.
I got 1 success.
After this attack, discard 1 prepared card. Do
I
you have
didn't
any?
have any. I used mine.
So she avoids.
So now the ruffian attacks Elena or closest hero.
That's still me.
Oh, jeez.
So it's that whole group.
Oh,
Guys,
my rooms. You thought I got manhandled.
Boom. So now it's 3 damage, 1 fear, might negates.
Good luck.
1.
Getting nervous for you.
I have 1 success.
Do you want your thing in
I
dagger?
do.
Okay.
Now I.
Asterisk.
So I took
How
1.
many do you want to negate?
Take the 1 fear, and then the 1.
Take the-
So you do look at it. Because sometimes they have a text.
Flip a fear face up, then flip this card face down.
Oh!
Which I didn't have a fear
Okay.
when I took that.
So yeah, that's what you do it 1 at a
And
time.
then
just in
flip
case.
this card face down.
So you're at you.
Is there a way to
Up your
heal?
damage. I have actually a really nice hefty heal. I was waiting to use it till we needed it.
I'm assuming we need to be on the same space.
Wait, do you keep your prepared stuff out?
Well, he hasn't reset yet.
I've used mine every round.
How many do you get to?
1.
You get 4 prepared cards total.
I thought I
Have
asked
you
you.
been
I was
resetting?
resetting them every single
Yeah,
time.
I said you have to reset your prepared cards, and you said yes.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I've
you
been
did.
using mine every round.
There is video
All
evidence
right.
that you said
I'm
yes.
gonna
to
go
me.
back and find the cards.
Y'all
I
are
didn't
talking
use.
a lot. I'm not listening to what you're
Yeah,
saying most of
using
the time.
that.
We haven't been listening to you either. It's fine. Which
I
might be
know.
the problem.
This entire
Right. I'm
Asterisk.
explaining the rule.
Adam, flip the table.
Flip the
Ah!
and just like that, our heroes won.
Threat increases by 11, which brings us up to our next threshold.
Oh no!
Guys,
We're-
I'm in a real bad way.
You're
We're
not-
past 40, and our total is 64. We have to win by
Okay,
that.
that was the only one I had out.
At the last sliver of the setting
Rough.
sun dips out of sight, a long, hungry howl sweeps across the valley.
Of ever.
The feeling of being watched intensifies. Surely no ordinary thieves would be so allied with the darkness. Each hero suffers 3 face down. Fear and spirit negates it.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Three face.
Boom, boom, boom.
Spirit negates. Awesome. My spirit's 4.
I stopped 1, so I take 2 fear then.
1, 2.
And that was a face down fear.
Yeah, so it just counts against. You don't know. You don't.
I stopped none until I get
I
Three.
get how many fear?
All negated.
How many fear?
3 can't relate.
I get 2. So, guys, I'm doing super
Awesome.
well.
Things are going super great on this
Things are
side of the
going
board.
great.
Gimli, more like Gimply.
Discard 2
No,
prepared
we don't.
cards
We don't read
or
those.
suffer 2 face
we
down.
don't read those fears.
Oh, never mind, because it's good. Because I
That was you would have been dead. That would have been the
Uh-huh.
end of
We
Gimli.
have an orc marauder.
Well, he's
And then we
over
have
there,
2 orc marauders.
But he gonna be over here.
right? So we just need to move.
Your heal better be, hey, get rid of all your cards, because I'm sitting at 3 and 3 right now.
Are we close? Bye.
No, you like ran away from everybody.
Well, I was trying to. Because we can't move forward until we
Die?
get the next objective, and the
that.
threat is getting
Death
quite
is-
high.
Death is inevitable, apparently.
Death is only the beginning.
For those who are just tuning in, spoiler alerts: we're not gonna win.
Things are going terribly.
Okay,
We have choices.
So-
we leave her to the zombie horde, or we help.
but we
Everything hurts and I'm
really need to find tracks.
So what he's just told you is, you've been an awesome guest. Thank you for coming on to the show. Thank you for allowing us to use your house next week.
She's
You're
my ride.
walking home. You're walking.
I don't want to walk.
It's less than a mile. You
I'll
were
get.
on sidewalks.
He was
I was-
eaten up by
I
bugs.
was bitten
We
twice
live
by
in the same
mosquitoes.
neighborhood.
I was bitten twice by mosquitoes, just standing outside waiting for Tanner to answer the door.
Have you seen Marvelous Miss Maisel?
Yes.
Yes.
Season 2, when they were out in the woods, and she was like, I swallowed a bug. And then I swallowed a second bug. Oh god, they're mating. That's what that reminds me of.
It's pretty much me.
You can use guard for nearby heroes. in
You'd be a
addition
very
to
good
heroes
manager. I can see that.
in space. Discard to
So she says we
prevent
have
3.
to-
All
Maybe
the
I
time.
should keep this.
Oh, so often.
She's rather mannish.
I love that show. I'm almost done with season 2 though, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once I get there.
We'll
Watch
find something else.
Futurama again.
No.
I've gone through that one 3,
Have you done archery yet?
yes, but I haven't seen the new stuff with the. Space.
All right.
Sorry.
We need to
started
find the
tonight.
tracks.
So
And
Okay,
you need to
let's
not
try
die.
Okay, here.
You need
Okay.
to not die.
good luck.
Good
I
luck.
can heal you if
Bye.
you get closer during my
Well,
turn.
How do I
Maybe
get
you'll
out
get
of there?
closer.
How do I get out of there?
He has
You
to
would have to
provoke
provoke
every single one of
All
them.
3 groups.
Maybe you should come
I
into the
think
group
it's
and heal
actually
her.
4 groups.
No, it's
No, it's
3.
3. Fourth one's over there.
Oh,
They
there's-
were new.
Oh, that's 3, that's 1, and that's 2.
Yep.
There's a
Yep.
301 on there.
Yep.
No, she knows. She's keeping track. Good luck. And,
Might think about-
thanks for all.
If you kill the one group, you get an inspiration. I mean, if you kill every group. you get-
Thanks, Barbara.
Okay, so I'm gonna move one, and I'm gonna search.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Newsflash.
Okay.
Wow, she hasn't done news for like a while.
She's pretty
The
old.
thicket sits quiet and still, its shifting shadows possibly concealing tracks within.
More berries.
Peering into the dark depths of the thicket, you find your eyes locked with another.
Oh, did we didn't reset. We didn't rally.
I did.
I did, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Let me rally real quick. Go ahead.
In orc's eyes, dark pits of contempt and hatred
That's what
gaze
you
at
get
you.
for running away and not helping me.
You have found
get orcs
An
in the
ally
butt.
of the thieves. Test wisdom,
Uh-oh.
and you better hope you pass. It doesn't give you a threshold of passing.
Okay, berry stains.
Berries.
Those aren't berries, Dan. Ew. Ew.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm testing wisdom.
Mm-hmm. How wise are you, Bilbo?
I only
He
succeeded
has one
once.
wise. He has
I-
one,
I
he has
won.
one wise.
You're one.
I won.
You have one. Okay, let's hope that was enough to
That's not
succeed.
enough.
So, what if Legolas needs to
Run.
relieve himself?
Then he goes upstairs and
Is
relieves
that your
himself.
way of saying you have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
right
where's
now?
where's that?
Up the stairs,
First
turn
left.
turn left, and it's the first door on your way.
Okay, if
You passed it on your way in.
okay,
It was that door on the
left
left.
first.
Ashley is watching.
Go
and
upstairs. Say, Caitlin, where's the
wants
bathroom?
us to- I'm just say hi.
Hi! Adam, don't break the
Look,
table.
Flipper in the
You
table.
step
What's
on
that?
this box and I swear I'll break your foot.
Hi, Ashley. Hello.
Who's watching?
Thanks.
Ashley.
Hi.
Hi!
I'm not trying to say last names because
Hi.
I'm like, not trying to get you searched on the social medias.
All right, you step forward to confront the individual, but the face is lost in shadows. A moment later, a spinning blade flashes.
Are you locked in the basement like a puppy? You turned the handle the wrong way.
It does only work one way. It's bad. A blade flashes through the air, and you stumble back from the thicket. Suffer 1 damage,
That's neat.
and you don't get to
That's
save
what you
yourself.
get for running away
Now-
from me.
But there's no orc there. But the search
It
token
wasn't
didn't go
even
away.
a real orc.
It was in his mind. It was those weren't blackberries he was eating.
It was some type
It
of
was-
hallucinogen.
Nightlock.
Okay.
But that search token's still there, which means if we get more
So why don't you
successes-
go do it? Oh, wait, are you wise?
No, can we deal with the fact that I am dying?
Girl, we got stuff. Okay, so listen, let me show you how much trouble we're in.
No, I
I
think
know,
she,
I know.
she plays these way more than we
Trust
do.
me, we're not doing well. So maybe you should finish. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah,
Is that everything
moved
you
it
can do?
searched.
So
Can
should
you
I
move
just
again?
provoke them?
Oh,
all?
I can move down with
Yeah.
one.
All right. Do you want to move somewhere else?
Further away.
But are you gonna?
Just kidding, sorry.
Just move to be with Tanner. At least then you can search something new next time.
But I might search that.
No, you should search mine because
Well,
we know
then if
it's
you get attacked, he's there. You can spread the damage out.
got that buddy system.
Unlike me, who can't spread the damage out.
But if I test wisdom, I only have 3, but I have a lot of inspiration. Okay, so I think
Should
Yeah.
Should I run away
I
before
think
you
I think-
go?
I think we should just see what that's gonna.
oh, and maybe I can heal you.
How
If
much
you
more
get close
damage
enough.
can you take? Well, can
Your
you
body
get,
for heroes for this. And
wait? What if you went to where Legolas is?
it's still not.
You only be one away.
Oh yeah, so you got there,
and then
and
you
then
could heal, and then
No, he's talking about you going there.
so what if you went here, healed her, and then Gimli could possibly get out without. I mean,
we're just not making much tracks.
I mean, we're
towards
not
the
gonna.
tracks.
He's right. We need to
Get the
actually
track.
work
Like,
on
it's
the
not that I don't
objective.
care about her. I think that you could get out with maybe,
It might
more
honestly
damage.
be best that they all came after me because then they didn't go after the rest of you.
and so that we could find other things.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. And
So why don't you have him search this one that he was already at?
Because I'm curious. Because I think there are tracks behind that one. If we just get enough success.
I just was too dumb to get that one.
What's your wit?
Wisdom.
Well, it was
is-
wisdom check.
If it was
may
wit,
not
I
all
would have
be
been
the same.
fine. I have 4 wit.
It might
I'm
not
very
be all the same.
witty.
Well, do what you gotta do.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna test search.
And then you can move right back.
So okay, this is 3, 2, 3. 1 success, 1
Two
success,
success.
and I can use this and have a 3rd success. So
So
that's 3. That should be plenty. 1, 2.
you get
3.
hit by a blade.
You step into the thicket. The orc inside stumbles back, caught in the tangle of branches. With a flash of steel, it
And he
lashes
killed
out,
himself.
then breaks away, leaving a hint as to its direction of the lair. It has dropped its knife, however, and you pick it up for inspection. The dark, brittle metal is the cheap craft of Mount Grant. Why and how are these creatures so far from their vile and distant home? Lore increases by 1, then discard this search token.
Hooray!
That was a track we needed. With the clues gathered and the enemies you have faced, you begin to fear that this is no lair of exiles and lowlives, but you're closing in on the stronghold of the enemy, fledgling though it may be. Your fears, unfortunately, have proved true. A darker purpose in its master is being served here. Lore increases by 1, tracks needed 1.
Okay.
So we need another track.
So either Legolas abandons you and goes here,
Yeah, we might have to do that.
or
Because I don't.
Wait! I can move.
You can move one more.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to discard this.
Okay.
During your turn, you may discard the skill for you and nearby heroes to collectively discard up to 4 face down damage and fears.
so you get rid of fear
So
away there.
you can. I mean, he's got none. I've only got 1, so you get to discard.
Well, he's got 3 fear, but he'll be fine, I think.
How much fear can he have?
6. So
Oh, then yeah, he's fine. So I will keep these 2 fear because I feel like
you can probably tank that. Maybe.
I'm more likely to get
We probably should have
damage.
taken more tanks.
That's okay. So your turn's done, so I can do my turn.
Yeah.
You can run.
Do you think I should run or
I think you should.
kill?
You should.
Because I can use
Mhm.
guard for nearby heroes in addition to heroes on your space. And so guard 3, discard to prevent 3 damage or fear for a hero in your space.
But not you.
A hero.
Oh, it could be
I'm
you.
included in A
You
hero.
could just take them on.
I mean, you could check out at least because I think something bad happens if enough of these enemies pile up to here.
Yeah, we won't. It's pretty clogged. So what I'll do is I will attack. Who's my onesie? This blue guy.
1Z is the blue. Yeah.
So I
It's
will.
3. 1.
Well, give me the group of 2. Well, not this group of 2. The group of 2 that's with me. That
the
one.
ruffians.
So
They're 5 and 5.
because I feel like they'll hit the hardest, and so I will attack with my might. 1.
Anybody else getting a little bit nervous?
Okay, so I hit for 6,
Nice.
and then I can place 1 card from the test on top.
Pick the right character.
So that took out 1 ruffian and 1 hit on the second.
Is it these guys?
I will attack again.
And the enemy attack. Yes, they can. So first test might to negate 2 damage.
Oh.
I take 1 damage.
And now, can you
So
put
you
one of
would
those
look at
back
it.
on top again?
Flip 1 face up, then flip this card down. Discard 2 prepared cards or suffer 2 face down before. I can discard 1 prepared card.
So
So-
since you can't complete the action,
Yeah.
does it mean you do the other?
Then I think I'd have to do 2 face down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discard this. So I discard that, and I get 2 face down.
So you are 1 more fear to your threshold.
Yep.
And then I don't know what happens when you do a final last.
Okay, so I will attack this
Other one?
Other one.
Things are getting heated in this battle.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I attack for 1, and I don't have any inspiration. So I hit him for. Oh right, I don't have anything. Okay, so I hit for 1, 2 plus Sunder.
Okay.
And I can put this back.
Okay. So it didn't attack you back. That's good.
Is that what Sunder does?
No, Sunder brings his armor down.
Probably
Probably
use it.
So now you have that was 1. That was both attacks.
That was both attacks.
Okay.
Now y'all
now
need
it's
to
you.
help. Good luck.
So Adam, this guy's
found
only
one
got
track.
2. This guy's only got 3 health.
So I'm attacking the 2 group.
No, there's
What's
of
that
the
3-1 got?
This guy has 3 hits. This guy has
2 left.
2 left.
What about these guys?
Those all have 3 plus an armor. And then the Orc Marauders have 5 plus 2 armors.
But they're
But if he gets rid of these, then they do not get a turn to go.
Right. They don't move.
But these 2 are in the same group.
No,
No.
different groups.
These 3 are together.
Okay.
He's on his own and he's on his own.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
Success.
Success.
Really, that's all you need.
Yeah, because he's two
Oh
hits.
no. Dang it. No.
I attack the other guy.
Asterisk?
I attack the
Okay. The Goblin Scout on his own.
Oh,
So that's for
five.
what? 5?
5 damage.
Yeah, that's weird. Cat first. Good job.
I notched my arrow and it went.
There you go.
He's kind of like, huh.
You gain 1 inspiration. Good, I needed it. Or a nearby hero.
No, I needed it.
He's gonna need it for it.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to kill the other guy now.
So I'll kill the other guy.
Because you only
Totally.
hit once. You literally hit once.
Miss. 1
Yay!
success. All right.
Perfect. There you go.
2 points.
Here you go.
You are a nearby hero. Gain 1 inspiration.
Good call. Good call.
Okay.
Nothing.
So that's all we can do.
You have
So
gone-
these
okay.
guys go away, and then I still have that Valor thing.
Did you use the thing where you can block 3?
No, that's if I'm taking damage. I have not used that yet.
I just didn't know if you wanted to stop what happened.
I will get no. It
Oh,
wasn't.
because it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Roy.
It's their banner. That's what the banners are for. It makes sense now. Okay, so that's the end of our action phase. Now it's into the shadow phase.
And we lose. We did so good.
We
guys.
just lose Gimli. It's
All
okay.
right. So those attack Bilbo or closest hero. So
That's
these
me.
guys are attacking you.
Block. Dodge.
Might negates, or it's 3.
Why don't you just use the
damage.
card immediately?
Is that all 3 of them?
Because I
attacking
might
at the
as
same
well
time?
see if I can do this and then save this.
That's fair.
If my might negates it, then I can save this prepared card for next time. So 1. So 2.
Good. You could stop it all.
I could get 3 with that inspiration.
3. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because then I'll
After
keep
this
my
attack-
prepared card for next one.
After this attack, discard 1 prepared card. Do you want to switch that?
Yes, give that back to me.
Okay.
Did it
Give
say
her-
that on there
It did.
before?
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
I didn't tell you that.
So I was gonna have to do that.
Asterisk.
So I'm out of cards too.
So I think you would.
Reshuffle it.
Find out. Because it matters.
It does. Because we're trying to inspire people to buy this game. I hope we're doing an okay job.
We're just saying our.
We're gonna stumble.
We're just doing an honest play of it. I don't even know where that would be.
We should have done zombie
Um,
dice. That's what we should have done. That's much easier.
I have what's it called?
I'll do adventure.
No, my card game.
Oh, the joke game.
Yeah, I have Joking Hazard in my card.
Is that the one with
Have
The
you ever
Simon
laughed so
Says,
hard at
yeah.
it you gave yourself a panic attack?
I did.
Adam has. He had to have a lie down.
I did. It's true. I was like, you guys keep playing.
I need to lay down.
I'm gonna lay down.
Give me the
It was-
30
it
to
was
an
pretty
hour.
bad. It was pretty bad. It was pretty hilarious though.
It's actually pretty incredible.
Never see if you reset your deck when you run out.
That's
I
disappointing.
feel like you could. Like it doesn't affect anything. So
Well,
otherwise-
let's just see how the rest of this round.
Because you
goes.
saw
That
it would
might
have to
be-
test things, so I think you should.
Well, let's see if I do have to test stuff.
Okay. So then
That's fair.
these two are coming for me or closest hero.
That would be me.
So it's 1, 2, or 1,
Here
2. Either
we-
way, they end up here.
And there's nobody there,
then
so
they
they
go
go
again,
down.
right?
Oh wait, no, they move 1.
Okay.
So
Here.
let's go here.
So there's nobody there, they go again.
So then no target. So then now they're going to move 2 towards the closest hero.
Which is me.
We should
Now they
just put them there.
Because they're not gonna stop. We know.
But they don't fight. Threat increases by 11. We're at 56. We probably have one more
Turn.
turn.
All right. So are we
The
resetting?
last light of day dissipates before the murky darkness of night. We have to do this by nightfall. The shadows teem with the glint of eyes. They're one moment and gone the next. If you delay much longer, the thieves will slip from your grasp entirely. Every space is affected by darkness. Now, there's also when we
What was
get
that sound?
darkness.
That's the sound
then
of
then there's a
failure.
darkness phase as well. This is when stuff hits the fan. Place 3 hungry wargs on the indicated
Wargs?
space.
That's what that sound was.
It's just a giant wolf.
If you didn't think it was a wart based on the fact that it was a dog and that this is the Lord of the Rings, I will unadopt you.
Well, how would you know that?
That's like
You never
the
read a
best
book.
threat you can give a kid you've adopted. I will unadopt. Did you want to go back? I don't care how old they get. You can adopt them at 1. I will unadopt you. So you don't think I
We
would?
regret everything.
That's rude.
They're
My
all-
brother's adopted.
That's true.
My mother's adopted.
With darkness cloaking the area, your foes take a chance to sneak up on you. Surely, if you cannot track down the thieves' hideout soon, you'll be forced to turn back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Run!
Is there more?
Ooh, let's do that.
One goblin scout.
Is there more?
Yes. They're all you, man.
No, no. I brought to share.
Over by you, Bilbo.
I'm gonna search. I'm not even gonna fight him there. I'm just gonna search.
That's
what I've
been saying.
Oh, I was like, isn't there a search token here? I was like, oh right.
You're on top of it.
I'd probably fight him too if I'm smart.
So do you remember how at the end of the week we had nothing planned for the month of June at all, and then by the end of the weekend, literally everything through the first weekend in July was planned, and I was like,
Rally face. All right.
I can't have
Guys,
this.
we're in real trouble. Hooray.
I think I was a fill-in invitee to Jane's wedding because I got our invitation this past week.
I
did
got it
too.
the same time
No,
you
she
did.
just said
Oh,
that.
did you? Okay, because I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh,
You're not an afterthought, Jenny.
I don't know, I could be.
I could
You
be.
probably are, but
I would totally sit in the back.
you were
row.
a quick afterthought.
We can sit in the back and tee all the
I
time.
mean, you were high tier too.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
All right, so we need to find these
I'm a
tracks
tertiary character.
ASAP.
I'm like the Kathy Griffin of this entire thing. So guys, do I want to fight? Because I feel like fighting still.
No,
Let
No.
me, let me
Okay.
search first.
Run away!
Okay, but I'm gonna have to provoke in order to run away.
Let me
Well,
Not if
provoking
you
is
run
different from fighting.
Fast and,
let me search here.
Yeah, do your
Let's
search.
just do this thing.
Well,
Let's search here.
first you have to provoke him because he's
In order to
in
do
here.
anything on the
Okay,
space,
fine. Let's provoke. Let's do this.
Okay, he's the blue
do
one.
it.
Please be a wit thing.
Do it. It's not gonna be a
Or did you scout too?
Huh?
Did you
Yeah,
rally?
I already did everything.
Oh, I didn't rally!
Do it. Do it. Do it. Pick up your weapon. Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that and I'm gonna put that.
Oh my word, Janet. Pull the latches out farther. Sorry, reading work emails.
Leave your work at work, Jenny.
Okay, so you're provoking
These
him.
people are sometimes like ridiculous. Like sometimes
So
I don't
it's-
even mind getting emails.
1 damage, and then after the sec, discard 1 prepared card. Might negates.
Your might negates.
I have 2 might. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
You got 2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
That is a waste.
That is a
You
waste.
still have to discard 1 prepared card.
Oh,
That's just so you don't take the damage. Suck it, Trebek.
cool. Okay. Well, this is gonna go negatively. This next bit. Okay.
Okay, so now you're gonna search this.
I mean, I shouldn't because it's not gonna work now.
Okay, it says a patch of wild plants has sprung up here, filling the air with the smell of fresh growing things. Doesn't sound like tracks.
No, but that's good because I'm not gonna succeed, and then you guys don't have to come back and search this one. Let's do
Sure.
it. So what do I need? Do I just flip? What do I?
You
flip for?
already used all your successes.
This is gonna be a waste. The surrounding area is filled with all sorts of wild plants, broad leaves, tall stalks, and tiny flowers sway in the breeze. Test wit.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Oh, he is very
One.
witty.
2, 3. Whoops. Nothing.
Do you have any inspiration?
No way.
or
Nothing.
Anything?
Mm,
Nothing.
Hero.
that's okay.
Well, you start grabbing plants at random, filling your pouch with the hope of cooking something edible later. Your hands start to itch, and you realize you have been collecting poison oak. Suffer 1 face down damage.
Dang! I
Oh.
literally can't take
Very
it.
stings.
One more, and Bilbo is dead.
Hey, can you run away now?
I can't.
Yeah,
Because you already provoked him, right?
He already provoked him.
You have to do it again?
See if he has to provoke again.
I think it's just one provoke. Too.
I don't think.
No.
Yeah, boy's gonna die.
If the hero wishes to move out of the space that contains one or more enemy groups before the hero moves, they must provoke each enemy group in that space.
Do it. Do it.
After you move, provoke each enemy group provoked in this way. If the hero moves either.
But you have no
trouble,
successes, right?
Hero wishes to perform an interaction along space.
No, no, don't look.
Asterisk.
Don't look.
Each enemy group.
You just burned through a
I'll
bunch
look
of
for
them,
you.
so I bet you have some in there.
Don't move him.
Stop.
Don't do it,
Adam
don't do
Tyler.
it.
Yeah, you gotta provoke again in order to leave.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Is it wit? Yeah.
Who's ready to see Bilbo die?
Might negates.
Might. Oh no. Here lies Bilbo.
Start at the other end.
Bilbo's dead, guys. Oh, I can rally. I can do the last stand, right?
All right. So you hit it.
Yeah. Oh no, I
Did you take 2 damage?
Oh,
Yes.
I did. I super
did.
did. I'm super
All right,
dead.
super
take 2
dead.
damage.
Or I can only
A
take
last
one.
stand is a test that determines whether or not a hero has been exceeded their damage or fear limit is defeated. After a hero suffers damage or fear, if the hero has a number of damage cards equal to or greater than the damage limit, or a number of fear cards equal to a greater number of fear limit, they must form a last stand. When suffering multiple damage or fear from a single source, an enemy group or game effect,
There.
the hero does not determine if their damage or fear is equal to or greater than.
So what you're saying
blah, blah, blah.
is,
To begin a last stand, the hero selects the party button in the lower left corner of app, and then selects the portrait of the hero that is performing the last stand.
it's me.
Bilbo.
But we all know Bilbo doesn't die this early.
Is this damage or fear?
Damage.
Or both?
Damage.
Por qué no los dos?
You muster your last ounce of strength. Test might for 1.
For one?
Test
Pull from the back!
Success. You need 1 success. That's it.
That's not gonna happen. He
No.
saw. He knows what happens.
How much of your might? You have 2 might though.
You said pull for one might.
No, pull.
You have
Test
to have
might.
one success.
Test
Oh.
might.
Success.
You need 1 success. He's
You have
breathing.
fallen. Remove your figure
Dead.
from the map.
Oh.
And go and sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
At the start of the next shadow phase, you will fail this adventure. We need to succeed now.
Look, guys.
I think the next Shadow
Here's
Phase was
the
going to fail
thing.
us anyway.
Here's what
so.
happened.
So
What
what happened
happened
was
We
Bilbo
need to
went
find
home
these
to
tracks.
recuperate and
Stat.
The honey
Do
was
what?
enough.
We need to find these tracks stats.
Okay. Can I provoke and then leave?
Yeah.
you used to go to die.
No, she's
Okay,
pretty
so
cute.
you have all these people.
Yes. I can't help it if I'm so attractive.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go over there. So
Sexy dwarf stature.
Okay, so first, which one do you want to?
wiggle,
Provoke.
wiggle. The group of 3. Let's do that.
Okay.
I mean, did you ever see Gimli's flow in this picture? Look at that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love that.
That's the type of hair Tanner wants.
I know it is.
John
So-
used to have Jesus hair.
2 damage, 2 fear, or might negates.
Always might for him.
You might want to
2
check.
successes.
Never wit for me.
3 successes.
Okay, so do you want 1 damage or 1 fear?
Oh, 1 damage.
Okay.
Look, this card face down.
Okay, so
The other group?
Next, you have to do. Let's do the Orc Marauder.
Mm,
So 1 damage, 3 fear. Spirit negates.
my spirit's 4.
How strong are you? Why did I
Got a
choose
lot of
Bilbo?
spirit.
I gotta say though,
Gosh.
Bilbo looks much more handsome in this one.
Can I go back and use this on my last one? Actually, it wouldn't have done any good. I completely and utterly failed. I have 1 success.
So which one do you want?
I will be at my fear threshold no matter what I do.
Okay, so you might as well take them, so just in case something changes.
Gain 1 weakness and shuffle it into your deck and then discard this card.
Weakness are, I think.
What'd you get this time? Loneliness?
Wait, shuffle it into your deck, then discard this card. So I get to shuffle my deck. Oh wait, it didn't say shuffle my discarding.
No, it says you gotta shuffle your deck that's right in front of you.
Weakness is shuffling you deck. Yeah.
Then discard this card. All right, and then I get 3 fears.
Are you on? You got 1 success. You said. Are you on doing one of them at least?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 2 fears.
Wait, you're gonna be over it no matter what, right?
Yeah, but just
Maybe
in
you should
case.
wait because there's a chance for you to get out of in your last stand, right?
But we still have to resolve all the fears
I have
first.
to resolve all the fears.
Ooh.
Suffer 1 face down, then flip this card face down.
Suffer 1 fear,
Face down fear.
and then flip this card face down. That sucks.
Keep this card face up. If you would discard a face up fear, flip it down instead.
Yikes, you are terrified.
I
over
am
there.
way over.
Oh, you are very scared. I understand that. I respect that as a dead man.
I'm
As a
getting
dead,
ready to join you there.
as a
bud.
dead man
Welcome
myself.
to the party. So
Welcome
I
to
am.
the jungle.
For those who've caught up, I'm dead. You're
I'm
about to
working
be
on
dead.
it.
You're 1 foot out the door, and
How much was your wisdom?
2.
Okay, so
Not high.
I accidentally hit Gimli instead of Bilbo. So now test. What's your wisdom? 2.
Yes.
Well, before it tested his might.
But I can test my might instead.
Okay,
If you would
do
test
that.
if you would test wisdom to negate, you may test
I
might
killed Gimli.
instead.
Yes, test your might.
Oh, so just all short people look the same to you? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I heard.
I don't want to be dead.
You need 1 success.
I want to be an alive boy.
I want
I can use this. When you would test might, you can discard this card to add 1 success.
All right, so you pass.
Can't relate.
So discard all face down fear. Gain 1 inspiration and continue the adventure.
What is this?
Give me that. Gimli that.
No, see, but
What's
that was
that
a
mean?
Bilbo success.
So that was, but now it's got that. What's that mean? That doesn't look good.
What's that mean?
Almost died.
You
So
guys still have to succeed in this, but you're out now, right? You've provoked
yeah,
Bilbo.
I provoked and got out. So 1, 2. So
Search there.
I'm searching.
She's here.
I'm searching.
Been guaranteed those. Guaranteed the foot tracks right
I'm gonna
here.
move all these on there just so we know that place is over.
High in a tree.
That's not a good try.
I am a house.
Okay. I know this isn't what we want.
Okay. I mean, but that's all I could. That was the only one I could get. I mean, you guys can get to that one. Unless,
Do you want? Where were you? Do you want to
Over here.
explore some
or
more?
do you want me to go here? I can get 1, 2, or 1, 2. Those
Okay,
were the only
do
two.
this because I know that's not what we want. From when I played it before.
It's metagaming.
Damn.
Asterisk.
The forest is filled with animal life, and you spot several promising game trails. Could be
Okay.
trails that I
Okay.
don't recognize
Do
this one.
it.
So follow a clear game trail. You come upon a giant horned hart. Let the hart go or hunt the hart.
Oh, I'm gonna hunt that. Hunt.
Can you bring me back to life?
Waiting for the perfect moment to strike, you watch the hart draw closer. Test agility. You need 2 success.
She has a 1.
My agility is.
Yeah, well,
Get 2 successes on 1 card. Fail.
Is there any way to get another success?
I mean, only if I can use that without another card to pair it with.
This is not the
She
good.
dead.
The hart startles at your nearness and gets away.
Ah,
Discard
you're near
the
to
search
me.
token.
So that was.
So it's
literally another-
discarded.
Okay.
So go to that one.
Okay, like a loose. Maybe you go here.
Yeah, search.
aloof.
Either
But-
that or explore.
But it doesn't matter if you explore. Well,
So I can move here and
Explore. And
search,
then
and then I can move and explore.
because this is
Yeah,
as
but you won't
far.
be able to search anything once we get there.
No, but
No, but this
you
is as far
can.
as, and this is as far as anybody's going to be able to go anyway. So if it's not here in this search token, you're
We're
done.
done.
Because he did. Okay, so I'm looking here. Okay. Do it. Do it.
A small cask lies on its side with a leather satchel leaning against it. Both are tucked away almost out of sight. Search. You examine the cask and find it marked with white hand, almost obscuring a legend that simply reads West Farthing. The satchel contains a long clay pipe.
It's
Test
pipe weed.
wit for you
It's
need
long
2
bottom
success.
leaf, guys. You're gonna get so high.
Uh-oh. Hey, success.
Hey,
But I need
You
two.
need two.
You could spend it if you want to know.
Do it.
This is
Do
your last
it.
stand.
Yeah, literally.
this is your
it.
last turn
Ugh.
Yeah.
because David went and died.
Rude.
Because I listened like a good boy.
The cask and pipe have been here a long time, obviously forgotten. You take the pipe and load the satchel with the pipe weed from the cask. Discard the search token.
Adam gave up
So
and went
he literally just got high and
Close
like,
went and smoked.
look, we're all done. We might as well.
I was
just...
gonna win the campaign.
You have
but then I
gained-
got high. Old Toby.
You have gained old pipe.
Oh.
Doesn't do anything but make things hurt less.
You want to know what? Sometimes
I'm carrying
that's
this
worth
to the
a
next
lot.
campaign.
It's true.
It's my old pipe.
Except you lose it this time around. So you finish.
What? No, I pocketed it. It's mine.
What?
You
Even though we
or a
dead,
nearby
so-
hero may immediately equip it.
When you
Equip it.
scout during the rally phase, if there are no nearby enemies, you may
We're not
equip this
making
item
it to another rally phase because David died.
Look,
I can sell it for 2 loots.
Okay, so I can.
you literally. Wait, no, he can still do this.
I can still move
Okay.
and flip it over.
Flip it in the table.
Give me that.
Please let it be.
It will
It
not.
literally has
Right
to be
there.
right where he's at.
Oh,
Where is it?
Here, I
right
think.
there.
Hey, that's where the dead man was.
1, 2.
No. The dead man was right here.
I know. You were trying to get
That's where I was
there.
going. What if, hypothetically,
No, wait,
You
we
did
asterisk?
No.
Asterisk this.
No.
We can't rewind the app.
If
Rewind
we
to play
get
5
Even
minutes.
though in the app, Jim was
Rewind to
dead.
play 5 minutes.
Yeah, technically, you know.
Jim is dead in the app.
So,
I just want to see what it does.
Um.
Or actually, do a last stand for actual Bilbo and see if he
Well, I
would.
did for you,
Oh, you had me do Bilbo.
I was done. He killed off Gimli on accident.
but either way, if he tested wisdom instead of might, then
I
he
still would have the
would've
same
failed.
outcome. My success is here.
That's true. Your success is over.
You wouldn't let me move it. Whatever.
I don't.
I think even if you had moved it, I still would have lost because I only had one success ready to go there.
The most I can do is get to a new exploration place, but it's,
Can you?
If I travel 2,
1,
but I
2,
can't
3,
search it.
4.
Am I supposed to?
Might as well spread out. Just go there.
1,
And
2,
3, 4.
Sure,
Really get to the edge of the world.
but I can't search it.
That's fine.
let's just see what happens in the
Put
darkness.
one in the bottom.
He didn't even go to the right one.
He could have made it to the bottom one. 1, 2.
He
could have
could've.
made it to 3.
So this is where he wanted to go.
No, that's where you.
I
put
said
him.
this tile, but I don't have any more actions.
Not
so.
that it matters. Not that any of
Okay,
this matters.
so do it. Darkness.
Hello, darkness.
With the forest teeming with enemies, you are forced to give up on the hope of tracking down the thieves before they are warned of your plans to stop them.
Nay.
You will try again in the morning when you have recovered your strength. Continue.
And buried the fallen.
Your enemy has proved more dangerous than you had hoped. Unable to continue your quest, you are forced to regroup and take some rest. After a few hours' sleep, you rise and continue your search.
He does it though because he's dead.
And before the morning light, you find Thieves' Fort and slip in without their notice. The heroes have failed to catch thieves by surprise. They will need to face the bandit leader at disadvantage. Lore increases by 1. Each hero receives 3 experience.
That's the end of the
So
tutorial.
that's the end of the chapter. So it still lets us complete it, just at a disadvantage to the next one.
Usually it'll let you move on.
No, but
That's
I'm
good.
dead done, right? Like I can't.
No, I think
You just
There's probably a
You're
way for you to
you
fine.
do
rested.
that.
I bet you rested.
You
wounded.
slunk off to your burrow.
you shuffled
I
up.
started digging. I'm like, I don't want to.
So, kids, that is
This is
Lord of the
not
Rings Journeys in Middle Earth.
This is my
Hope
house.
you
now.
enjoyed it. We'll be
didn't.
doing a
I died.
full review. Just a short one, just to let us know your kind of our thoughts where we rate it as far as difficulty and funability and whatever.
Funability.
Be watching for that review a
Beautiful.
little bit later, but we wanted to stream at least how it's played in case you wanted a more in-depth look at the game.
And watch us fudge the rules.
Asterisk, because that's how we do.
This is how you play the game. Kinda.
Most.
We're doing what we like to call house rules.
We don't play by house rules, and you know that.
We just did.
I do.
Okay, well then you guys are gonna hate playing at our house
Because house rules are always in the pamphlet.
because John is king of.
Let me just
Let me just check that again.
fact check.
I beat you by 17 points.
I rolled the 17.
The dice only goes up to 6. I have bonuses. Of course you do.
Always with the bonuses.
I love you, babe.
So, thanks for checking in. Until next time, I'm PK.
I'm Bozer.
I'm Poe.
Why?
And I died.
I didn't!
Keep geeking out.
Get out.
End the stream.